Go ahead and get this recording going. Y'all ready to start recording now?
Sure.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna go live recording now.
Psyched to play more Dungeons and Dragons.
Good evening, viewers and listeners, and welcome to the third episode of The Table, a Let's Game Already virtual tabletop RPG show. Tonight we begin session 4. Is something wrong, Dustin?
Oh, you said third episode. I was like, this is the fourth session.
I didn't say
Like
session 4. I even wrote session 4. Okay, well, it's session 4 of the. Oh yeah, I said third episode. Oh
Yeah.
It,
I was
no,
like, how's this third?
it's not the third episode, y'all. It is definitely not the third episode. This is session 4 of the Dungeons and Dragons 5th Edition Adventure by Wizards of the Coast. Icewind Dale, Rime of the Frostmaiden. Yes, it is the 5th episode, yet it is the 4th session. So, tools used for this session include Foundry VTT, D&D Beyond through use of Mr. Primate's D&D Beyond Importer, and Michael Yelphy Studios for all music and sound effects. If you're interested in joining the Let's Game Already community, please visit letsgamealready.com. You can also find information about our Discord there. Just quick introductions. I'm Vern. I'm the Dungeon Master. We also have Dustin as Gobak.
Hello.
We have James as Nochlin.
Hello.
We have Riley as Henrik.
Hi.
And we also have Skins Mackenzie as Screms.
That's me. I'm the cool one.
And Chris should be online soon as Tobias Spellsong. So, yeah, I mean,
might be really loopy from the laughing cast.
yeah, that's true. He is coming from the dentist, so we'll see what happens. Before we started the stream or the podcast recording, whatever you want to call it, we did kind of a little recap on what happened previously. I don't know if we want to talk a little bit more about it. Basic gist of it is we are now at the Black Iron Blades in Bryn Shander, which is the largest town in 10 towns. We have the heroes have brought, what is it, a big old large sled full of iron ingots to both Garn and Elza to get their payment, which they've received. But they also had some shards of Shardolin. Tobias was able to find out what that was, or at least know a little bit about it. And you also have the Bloodstones, I believe, and those are all in the backpack of Gobak. So, is there anything you want to continue to do inside of Black Iron Blades? Ask a few questions, or do you want to head back out to the city?
Pretty sure we're done here, right? We did everything. We got our payment.
You did get your payment, yeah. And I think you asked some questions. You tried to pry and find out if they expected anything more than the ingots, and it sounds like they didn't, so.
Yeah, it sounds like they didn't know anything about the shards or
Uh-huh.
the bloodstones.
Correct.
Or maybe they were lying.
Well, if you ever think they're lying, you could always just say, I would like to, see if they're lying.
insight.
Yeah, so make sure you remember that. All right, so I guess we can go ahead and head toward the Bryn Shander map. Let me go ahead and do that.
Also, your camera's not on.
My camera's not on? Oh, look at that.
Nope.
No.
You are correct.
Did you
There's
wanna
my
see-
camera.
Sell
Woo!
those shards? Not the shards, the bloodstones? I don't know if those are...
You can sell the bloodstones. We can go
Is your
back to
camera on? It
the.
still says it's
No,
not on
we're
for
fine,
me.
we're fine. We'll do it later.
Yeah, that's up to you. I mean, you're also wherever you decide to go, you might be able to sell them there as well. Can y'all see the map right now, or do I have to drag your characters in for this?
I can see the map, but it's real dark.
Yeah.
Same.
Real dark.
Real dark.
Yeah, it's like at night or whatever.
It says I don't have any tokens in this team.
Shouldn't be that dark. Let me just go ahead and pull the. Oh, it's probably the whatchamacallit, the Fog of War. So let me go ahead and just pull the tokens in. That'll make things a whole lot easier. So y'all are right here.
And we can see.
Can we? Oh, there we go. Okay.
Yep.
But collectively, I guess.
Okay, so this is the black iron blades right here. You know that the head to be turned in to Harun, I think is her name, or I think so, would be at the North Look, which you would know is right here. You had passed it when you came in through the North Gate.
Mm-hmm.
Other places of note on the map that probably don't seem that interesting to you. You have the House of the Morning Lord, which you don't really know anything about. Then you have the stables and the council hall and the town hall.
Yeah, let's go get rid of this head. Let's go to North Look,
Yeah.
right?
So you're going to head to the North Look?
Mm-hmm.
That's where my vote goes.
All right.
Because it's starting to stink.
So you make your way to the North Look. As you walk on over, I mean, it just looks like a regular old tavern. It does seem to be a little bit rowdier than you're used to seeing in a tavern. You hear a lot of groans and grunts and laughter, and seems like everyone in there is having a good time. But at any time, a fight could probably happen. You would also know that it's like the best spot in 10 towns to get leads on things, rumors, all that good stuff, because you would have heard of this town, heard of this particular tavern quite a bit. Anyone who's from Icewind Dale. So would you? You're gonna enter. We're gonna go into the tavern. All right. Let me go ahead and pull up that. Pull your characters in. I might have to pull you in. Let's see.
Ah, Tobias.
Ah.
You showed up.
Oh, well. he is fake there right now. All right. So.
Hey, everybody, before we go in, do we want to ask anybody about these shards? What do we want to do?
I want to close those windows. That looks weird.
How are we doing on funds? Do we need the money?
I
can
certainly
always
need
use
the money.
I'm okay with just selling them.
When the speaker, when I asked him what our payment would be, he mentioned like we'd be able to get like a lot of money for the shipment, but I don't know if he like knew about the shards. Could ask him.
Didn't he give you a number? Like how many of these items? I thought there was a number.
I thought you got your money already, didn't you?
Yeah, we got our money,
No,
and
but
he
we're
did
talking
give a
about-
number, but I mean, I'm not.
No,
I ain't got the best memory.
Yeah, same.
Remember, we're talking about the conversation we had with them in the back of the tavern, where
Yeah,
he
the
was like,
speaker the
"Oh,
last
there'd
time.
be equipment,
Oh,
and
okay.
then they'd be worth X amount." I don't think everybody remembers what that X amount is.
I
Yeah.
just remember 50 gold per.
The Bloodstones,
Either-
right?
Yeah,
Yes.
It was 50 gold
yeah, I
per.
think it was in
or-
reference to those, but he never said they were bloodstones. Because it was just like, "Bring me the shipment" kind of thing, you know.
Right.
Oh, I thought he said.
Well, no, don't go deliver the shipment, and also you could get a lot of money for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
He said he would let you keep one of each.
He
Or,
did.
yeah, something like that. Yeah.
I don't remember that.
Did
But
he-
we should
did he say
totally
bring
go
'em-
back and ask him when we
Did he
get
say
the
to bring them
chance.
back to him?
No.
No, he said
No,
deliver
it
the
was
shipment.
just.
He
yeah,
said just to make
deliver it.
sure the shipment got in to Bryn Shander.
So these shards are ours. This is all ours. So we can
Everything's
do whatever
yours
we
that's
want.
left. The shards are yours, and so are the bloodstones. Do you have them in your inventory, actually?
Somebody
I
does.
do.
Go back.
I have. I'm holding on to the head and all the blood shards.
I just want to make sure you actually have them in your inventory, though.
Oh, I don't know.
Because if we get in any trouble, we'll go back to Skins, and then she'll fucking
Is it
heave
blue-
him on a roof or something, and he'll run away.
Just to
Skins,
confirm,
my
I
name-
believe
my
it was
name's
I
Scribes.
believe it was 5 bloodstones, right? It's 5 bloodstones, and how many shards did I say?
I thought you
I
said
don't remember.
5.
X amount of shards.
Okay, we're gonna say 5 bloodstones, 5 shards. All right.
Okay.
All
Why
right.
do I always have to get yeeted?
I'd like to point out I did not sign up for the yeet and skeet plan. Not 100% on board.
Well, you're the strongest one here, so like.
I mean, I am. That doesn't mean you should throw people at me.
Hey, if we want him to get away with the goods, right? Like.
He could run by himself. I'm sure he's agile.
All right.
The most agile, the best at being agile.
I just want to throw the small one.
Just don't want to be yeeted.
All right. So we'll hold on to these.
Exactly.
We'll
I'm
find
looking out for the little
opportunity.
guy.
We'll sell them. Probably not at the tavern, but.
Yeah, probably not this tavern.
Oh, Tobias is here.
There we go.
There we go.
All right, so you can just log in whenever, Chris, and you should be in. So I have to reset up the cameras. 1 second, y'all.
Tobias, why is everybody trying to eat me over a building?
If push comes to shove, we yeet.
Listen, I was defending you. I said, nah, I don't agree with that plan. So just remember that for next
He's the
time.
fast. Well, he's probably not the. I'm probably. No, he's probably the fastest one here. So if we need him to leave with our stuff, that's
I don't
that's
know
prob-
about you, but I can move towards somebody as long as they're my enemy with one whole bonus action.
All right, Chris, can you hear us? I do not think his mic is set up right now. Okay, well, let's just go ahead and get moving until
Or he
he
thinks
pops
there's
in.
voices in his head because he's still coming off of the laughing gas.
Nah, I've been talking this whole fucking.
He just had it on mute.
My shit was fucked up. Nah, I just found out that I had to get a root canal. It's pretty cool.
Oh man, I'm sorry. I'm
They're
sorry.
not as bad. They're not as bad as what I've heard. I had like 2, and
You've
the
had-
first time I went in, I was like terrified because every story I've heard was horrible.
Right.
I got it done, and I'm like, what the hell is everyone complaining about?
I guess they dope you up pretty good.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm hopping in. My bad.
The worst thing's getting your wisdom teeth out. That's
Yeah,
the
I
worst.
refuse to get mine removed.
I think I have to do that too because one of them's going sideways.
Yeah, mine did. And they had to cut my, jaw open to get to it, and that was an adventure all in itself.
Unless you're getting pain from it, I would not get it removed.
Well, they say that it could cause infection later. I don't know.
Yeah,
Good.
get that shit removed. Eat that shit out of your mouth. Hell yeah. All right.
You'll lose 1 point of wisdom.
Can I look at other people's character sheets? Oh, no, I can't. Damn.
You can
I
see like
turned
the
the spy.
backgrounds and stuff.
Yeah, that's it.
Everybody but Scrims is trying to eat me over a building. That's all I'm saying.
For a cause.
Yeah, but
Alright.
that's a hell of a cause, yeah.
I think
She's
I
like,
got
hey, if
this
things
all.
go bad, we should throw this guy. And I'm like, why?
No, not at the enemy, away from the enemy.
Well,
So
I'm
we're
not
doing you a
actual-
favor.
I'm a fighter and I have a ton of health now. And I'm actually the guy you wouldn't want to eat.
But don't
You
you
want
use
me
a
on the
bow?
front lines.
In the fray, yeah.
Wait, are you using a bow or what is your weapon?
I got daggers. I've just been using a bow recently because y'all would be further out instead of giving me my bonus attack opportunity. But yeah, I'm a fighter slash.
All right, Chris
rogue.
is logged in
Getting
yet
close.
now. Can you see the map now, Chris?
Not yet.
Okay. Let me pull you in just to pull to scene.
Now you can get a bonus action of a second attack for a short rest.
Yeah, I'll make sure not to have any more appointments on D&D Day. That was scheduled a long time ago.
That's all right.
About it.
It's
not
all
all
right.
right.
It is
Like,
all
keep a
right.
calendar.
I'm putting a sad face on
I know. I
the
have a
board.
calendar now.
Can you see now, Chris?
Yeah.
Yay! Okay.
What were you saying about a bonus attack? Dustin?
For fighter, I get a bonus attack, a bonus action.
Oh, you're talking about the action surge?
Yeah,
So you went 2 fighter, 1 rogue?
yes. for
You can
now,
use it
it's-
1 time per short rest. Currently. That's pretty cool, though. All right, so the 5 of you have now come up to the North Look Inn. You see the sign outside for the North Look
What a
Inn.
beautiful sign.
It is there's enough light outside of the inn for you to be able to see, but it is definitely pretty late at night at this point, since you did all travel through the night. I'm
I
gonna
can't
say
see through the window. It's unrealistic.
I'm gonna say it's around midnight by this time. The aurora is shining through the sky. The Frostmaiden kind of displays in the sky every night to stop the sun coming out the next day. Or you assume, based on what you've seen and the tales you've heard. And what would you like to do?
Go on in. Open
All
the
right,
door.
you can go ahead and open that door and walk on in, Scrimps. All right. You come into the North Look Inn. It's pretty, as I said, it's a pretty rowdy tavern. You see a bunch of people kind of sitting around at the tables, a few people at the bar. You also spot behind the bar what looks like a human who would normally be, looks like he's the one who's serving the mead. Outside of that, you also see an old friend sitting in a little kind of sofa seat, single sofa seat.
I wouldn't, because I wasn't there to meet.
Hanging out there. Oh, and she actually, as Nochlin gets close, she recognizes him and says, "Oh, I've seen you before."
Mm-hmm. And I sit down next to her,
All right.
waiting for the rest of the group to show up. I don't know what they're gonna do. I don't want to initiate conversation unless looks like they're getting drinks.
I would have gone to the bar because I don't recognize him. I don't know that's our employer.
Okay, so what's everyone doing? I mean, y'all would know that you want to go see Helene right now. Are y'all not?
I'll go over to her.
I just jump up on the bar. Mead! I need mead!
What he said.
A gentleman with a kind of receding hairline kind of makes his way over to you, rolls up his sleeves, and says, "You looking for some mead?"
Yes, I need mead.
Well,
There's
I'll
been a
give
mead
you some,
shortage
but
in every town. I need mead.
yes, there is a shortage, which is why I'm charging 3 times the normal value. That'll be 3 gold pieces per cup.
It's insane.
You're lucky I'm an alcoholic.
So bring me my mead.
He says,
Probably
the-
just sit this
is the
one
price
out. It's
fair
a bit
enough for
too
you?
Pricey for my blood.
Yeah, just bring me my mead.
all right. So he goes and pulls out a bottle, pours that mead into a mug, gives it to you, and says, that'll be 3 gold pieces. So remove 3 gold pieces, Dustin.
I will as well.
Okay, go ahead. Pulls out a second mug, hands it over to Tobias, slides it down the table, all cool and stuff,
Oh, I'll have to limit myself to one.
Do you want to try to catch it all cool too, or do you just pick it up?
Yeah, hell yeah, I do.
Okay, give me athletics check.
Okay.
All right, as the as the mug comes sliding down, you actually try to be cool and grab it by the handle and do like a little turnaround or something really cool like that, like maybe, and you don't actually catch it, and but you do pull your other hand out just in time to kind of stop it at least from moving, and a little bit of the mead splashes out.
My fingers are still gold.
Can I pet the cat?
You may pet the cat if you would like.
I pet the cat.
I feel like I've seen
Alright.
this cat before.
The cat.
Yeah, almost like we saw it. It's like an asset or something in like all the other houses. Like where those people almost got murdered.
All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to soak up the mead on the counter with my sleeve and suck on it, and then walk over to the to the table.
The bartender observes your stupidity and shakes his head as you leave.
It was 3 gold.
I know that little splash is at least worth 1 silver, right?
Yes.
What you slurped up probably didn't taste like mead, though.
Might have been blood at this point.
Blood and cloth and dirt and stuff.
Bartender, give me the bar mat jungle juice.
So, is Gobak still on top of the
Yeah, I'm drinking
bar
my mead.
top? All right.
So,
All right. So, as the where is everyone? There's one missing. Who's missing right now?
No, we're all here.
You're all here.
Yeah.
Where is? Oh, there's Henrik. Okay, I'm sorry. I got confused.
Yeah, you can't see me.
All
so
right.
sneaky.
So y'all are all kind of hanging out around Hillen right now, and she kind of looks around and sees your now I guess more imposing presences now. You're a little tougher looking.
She sees they got a new party member.
She
I do wanna-
she sees an
do
orc
eventually
that she
talk
hasn't
to the
recognized
barkeep.
before. What, Dustin?
I do eventually want to talk to the barkeep.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay.
Eventually, I just FYI, while this is going on.
Okay. So she kind of looks around, recognizes you, except for the orc, and she says, "Oh, I recognize you, except for the orc over there. I take it you have good news."
Yes, we do.
She turns to Nochlin, aware of his
Your little
presence.
problem has been taken care of.
She says, "Oh."
This is our employer.
She says, "Yes, I sent you on a mission to kill Sefik Keltro." She says it kind of quietly. And she says, "I assume you haven't alerted the authorities."
No. No, we haven't.
No complications, right?
Some complications.
This isn't what you call a complication.
I mean, it's done.
Is there anything I should worry about?
Honestly,
No,
I thought it'd be like a whole lot more stakeouts, gathering clues and things. But he just kind of like walked in and tried to kill somebody, and then we stopped him. It was a lot easier than I thought it was gonna be.
Well, she
We're
says,
branded heroes, actually.
"This
yeah.
was a kill mission."
Yeah,
Well,
I just
he
didn't think
is
he'd be so
too.
brazen about it.
She says, "And I assume you have proof."
Oh, yeah.
Maybe bring the proof until like in a different room. You know what I'm saying?
You don't smell it? It's kind of, you could smell it.
Here,
Coming
just
from over
flash
there?
it. Just flash it real quick.
I don't
Just
have
look
it.
in the
She
back.
says,
Take a look in the back.
She says, "Follow me," and she gets up out of the chair and starts to walk down this way.
I'm gonna yell at Gobak, like kind of like, "Hey, Gobak!" And then if I get his attention, like just kind of like wave him, like, "Hey, we're gonna go outside."
Okay.
All right, barkeep. I'll be right back. I got more to talk to you about, but I got business to settle real quick.
Did she went back over here?
Yeah.
Through there.
Yeah.
I'm standing in front of the door until everyone gets inside. And then I'm gonna block the doorway.
My bad.
With your like
Very imposing
amazing physique.
presence.
Yes.
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 Ooh, roast pig.
Henry, come on. We got business meeting.
Guessing there isn't actually a whole roast pig.
I'm get distracted.
Oh shit! Good news. My federal return was accepted by the IRS. Fuck yeah.
IRS isn't being slow for once. Yay.
It's not
All
slow if you
right.
do it early.
So you're blocking the door right now, and the other 4 of you are huddled around Helen, and so she says, "Okay, now that it's quiet, let me see the proof."
All right. So, Gobak flips himself onto the table
Okay.
like a ball. It's like a
Like
pirate.
like a flip onto the table. I need an athletics check.
Yes. Oh,
Acrobatics.
well.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. Acrobatics. You're correct. We'll take the acrobatics check. All right, so you kind of jump from the floor and flip onto the table, but as you're flipping onto the table, you kind of your heel hits first instead of landing properly. And you kind of catch yourself, but you do make a landing that won't hurt yourself, but you try to play it off, I assume.
I do a little clap.
Best landing.
Yeah. So
Reach behind myself.
she
I
looks,
grab my back.
yeah, and she looks at you like, "What the hell's wrong with this dude?" But just kind of shakes her head.
Look, these jokes kill. On my last ship, my crew loved all my acrobatics. But anyway, I grab a backpack, flip it out,
Uh huh.
and I pull out the head.
All right.
Or I thought it was just the eye. What do
No,
keep?
we had the head.
I think you
Kept
had
the whole head?
I think you kept the whole head. Yeah.
Yeah, we kept the whole head, and we had to like make sure that the eye was like intact to see that like it was him, because that was like his.
Because a lot of
features.
it was
If you remember, the
torched.
fucking
Yeah.
head exploded.
Yeah.
I think it was
But I
torched, right? Yeah.
Yeah,
Torched,
half of it was
exploded.
torched.
Yeah.
Like it wasn't all the way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So you hand the head over to her.
I bet he looks like Two-Face right now.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, I hand the head over.
Okay, so you hand the head over, and as she inspects the head, she kind of looks at it, and she's like, "Why is it gnawed up?" She says to you, "Go back."
That's just a little burning, and I've been
She says, "It looks like something's
cleaning
chewed
it
it."
up. No, those are knife marks.
Knife marks. And then she inspects it a little more, and then sees the eye, and she says, "Ah, Sefik it is. Well, a deal's a deal." And she reaches out to her, kind of to her belt underneath her giant coat, and pulls out a sack and says, "100 gold pieces it is." And she slams it down on the table right in front of you. Go back.
Hey, that's enough for like 2 things of meat.
She says, "Oh, I'll buy you some mead. Not as much as it used to."
That's right.
And she says, "I take it you've heard about the mead shortage."
Yeah, damn giants.
Oh,
I wanted
giant.
to talk to. Yeah, that's what we hear, giants. I was gonna see if the barkeep, if they were like in a union or something and get paid to go take out this giant and open up the flow of mead again to the cities.
She says, "Oh, you're looking for help."
Well, I'm looking to get paid.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm sure there's a prize in store for anyone who could bring the mead back these days.
Maybe a discount on mead.
Oh, I'm sure that's exactly what you'll receive, she says. But she says, "Well, thank you for taking care of Sefik. If there's anything else you need, let me know. Otherwise, I'll be getting on my way."
I wanted to ask you something.
Okay. She turns over
Professional are
to...
you in that you can make 100 gold like that?
She says, "Well, I don't tell many people around these parts, but I used to be a bounty hunter. And as you know, lots of criminals come to Icewind Dale, so there's always bounties to be made."
Interesting.
And
Did you
Do
just
you work-
middleman a bounty?
That's what I'm feeling like you did.
Oh shit! Yeah.
What'd you say?
Did you just middleman us?
we got outsourced.
She says, "Well,
We did it for exposure.
she says my bounty hunter days have long passed, and I don't like the danger, but I did collect some funds on my way."
so, who do you work for?
How much is she getting paid? That's
She
what
says, "I work for me, myself, and I."
Well, how did you?
Who wanted Sefik dead?
What's that?
Did you want Sefik dead? Was
She
that
says,
your
"Of course I wanted Sefik dead. No one should be murdering people around these parts, even if it's for a good reason sometimes."
But are you getting paid by somebody else to make sure he's dead?
As long as you get paid, then it's okay. She says. She says, "That's the code.
Sefik was getting
That's
paid.
the code."
Scrims just
I
raises an
respect the
eyebrow.
code.
Guys, I'm feeling a little less okay about cutting that guy's head off.
What? No.
I mean, he tried to kill people. I don't have a problem with that. Like,
it was delicious.
What if he was a bounty hunter? Okay.
Wonderful.
He was a bounty
Sure,
hunter.
how good I feel about Hill and Trollbane. Just kind of a hypocrite right now.
She overhears and says, "It's not Helen, it's Helen."
Yeah.
Helen.
So, Helen, if we wanted to get more bounties, where could we go? Who could we talk to?
Oh, for bounties, I'm sure those things will just come around as you make your way across the 10 towns.
Exactly. There's already a bounty. You keep forgetting about it.
But she says, and as you know, I'm retired, so I have no more bounties for you.
No more contacts, nothing.
No, I just hang out in my in my little house by myself with my money.
What about Helen? If I
How much?
find
money?
another head of a bad guy, would you know who to make money from for that head?
So she looks at you and she thinks about it for a while and she says, "So what you're asking is, if you kill someone, bring their head to me. You want to know how much it's worth?"
No, I'm just saying if I find a criminal, or let's say a person of interest that needs to be taken off the board, do you know contacts to get paid?
She says, "I may, but you'll have to come back to me with information about them if you'd like."
My fellow travelers aren't as
And then she says, and if you need anything else, you can always find me here at the North Look. Always find me here at the North Look in the evening hours. And she says, but it is getting late now, so I must be off.
Okay.
And she pushes.
I just stepped out of the way.
I was gonna say she pushes Go back off the table. And makes her way out.
She has to check for that.
Okay.
There's no way that just happens.
Okay, let's do opposing strength checks.
Because it would be acrobatics for me, though, right?
Well, no, I mean she's pushing
I'd get out
you,
of
and
her
you
way.
would be stopping her from pushing you, unless you want to make it. Unless you want to dodge.
Yeah, I'm gonna dodge out of the way.
Okay, you can do that too. So it'd be her strength check against your, let's say, just do it. Yeah. Ah, shit. All right.
Not today, dwarf.
So as she walks past you and tries to kind of push you over, you just like easily just move out of the way, and she stumbles over the table and hits the ground.
Now I see why her bounty
Hey,
hunter
watch
was
yourself,
I don't
Helen.
know why she needs to outsource.
And she
Never forget the day you met.
and she turns. She gets up on her feet, looks at you, and says, "Well, there'll be no more bounties for you in the future," and storms out.
I think I can live with that.
Thanks very much.
Sketchy.
It kind of seemed like a bit of a bitch.
She stole my head. I was making a friend.
All right, Dustin, did you add 100 gold pieces, or do y'all want to split them?
Gold, everybody, or
Y'all can just
I'll
split it
split it.
to
I'm
20
eating.
apiece.
20 apiece.
20
Okay.
days. Yo, is that for like
Alright.
a chess set? Who wants to play me?
What's chess?
Whatever this game is.
Everyone's
Overwatch.
leaving already? Well, it is pretty late. We should probably get rooms for tonight. And then
It's like
probably
one quick game. Just one quick game before bed. It's
Oh,
fine.
no, you guys
I
can
want to
all
play
you
her
want.
in chess.
Yes. Opposing intelligence checks.
What are y'all trying to play?
They're
Y'all,
playing chess.
oh, y'all want to play a round of chess? Okay. Yeah, I mean, y'all can definitely play a round of chess, and we can
Yeah.
roll checks, and whoever wins can describe how they win if they would like. Yeah. Would it be
Ability,
intelligence or would it be like wisdom? I know, because I mean, you can have someone who's played a lot of chess and may not be the smartest, but has played so much chess that they're good at it. Then you could have someone who hasn't played a lot of chess, but they're really smart, so they would be good
My
at the game
score
naturally.
is the same either way.
Can I roll deception and pretend I won?
You tricked me. You
I can
break the
let.
rules.
Okay, let's just have them play chess, and I'll discuss that after.
Okay.
So I will let you both use either wisdom or intelligence.
Okay.
I would assume wisdom
Uh huh.
based off of like experience. Wisdom is like experience, where intelligence just means you're smart. Doesn't mean you're smart in this set.
Exactly. That's what I said. That's why I said you could. I'll
both
let
of my
them use
scores are the same.
either one. So if both of us, okay. So I mean, you can roll an intelligence check too if you want, Herrick, and we can.
I'll do wisdom.
Does anyone have proficiency in games?
That's
games?
true. That's true.
I do
Actually, that's true. I didn't think about that.
There we go.
All right.
I won
So
both times.
yeah,
Yeah.
we're gonna say that Scrims wins that. So you can describe how this chess match goes if you would like, Scrims, since you won.
Scrim starts off with the ancient technique of castling, which is, you move the rook and the king over, they swap places because you didn't move them yet.
Okay.
And then easily just from there is able to take apart the back line of pieces one by one until she forces the king to come out. And then eventually she wins.
All
I've
right.
never seen that opening line. What's it called?
Oh, it's called castling. It's where if you if you haven't moved your king or your rook yet, you can move your rook over to your king, and then they swap places.
Wow.
All right. So how do you respond, Henrik, to your loss?
I like to think, my guy has a lot of wisdom. 'Cause I'm a druid.
Uh-huh.
I like to think I know a bunch about chess. I just suck at it.
So you also know that you suck at it, and you don't feel bad about losing. Then is what you're saying.
Yeah. 'Cause I know I
Alright.
suck, I guess.
All right. So
Blood
y'all,
in my queen on the King's Indian defense.
so do y'all shake? Do y'all shake cold hands together?
I will shake hands. I'll hold my hand up.
Cool dance.
I'll give her a gold for beating me.
Okay.
Wow, look at that.
And as Gobak is watching all this, what would you like to do, Gobak?
I don't know. I was just putting.
Well, you said you wanted to
someone into
deceive
play.
someone into something. So what did you want to try to do to one of these two people?
Oh no, I would just lie about winning the game.
Okay, so no, I'm saying, did you want to make one of these two think that they actually lost and didn't win? I'm confused.
No, I was gonna play, then lie about the rules.
Oh, so you want to play chess too? So do we want
Yeah.
to play? So do lie? What do you mean lie?
Oh, see,
Play and then lie
I
about the
used
rules or some shit. Like,
the
nah, you
I
can't
win
do that.
defense, and that's this is an old pirate way of playing chess.
It's like, you guys think you won? I actually won.
Okay, so you want to convince the two people that just played chess that you did not play with that you were actually the winner of that round of chess.
Yes, why not? That's not exactly what I was gonna do, but yes, that sounds.
He said he
great.
wanted to play a game with somebody and then lie
This is
about
pirate's chess.
Okay. I'm not sure exactly what would be what they would have to roll against that exactly. Any help there, James?
Insight?
Okay. Give me an insight check from the two of you.
it. Okay.
Maybe.
I was gonna play my own round of chess, but this is better.
All right. So we got 10 from Scrubs.
You believe him?
Scraps is like, you and I last. Look at a gold piece. I'm kind of
That sounds right.
Oh yeah. Is anybody proficient in chess?
We talked
like
about that
game
the
sense,
games, yeah.
I'm not proficient with games. I'm
Go ahead and
proficient
roll
in
an
bagpipes
insight
and
check,
that's it.
Henrik.
Sorry, what was that?
Please
Roll,
don't fail this.
roll an inside check.
No,
Please don't fail. Yeah, Golbach is trying to convince you guys that he won.
Okay.
Just barely.
All right. So as Gobak tries to convince both of you that he actually won this round of chess, that only you two were playing against each other, Scrims kind of looks at him like, "Oh yeah, I think you're right." And then Henrik looks at him like, at both of them, like, "Okay, y'all are fools, but here's the gold." And that's what it amounts to.
By the way, is this the town where they do the human sacrifices?
Yes. You would know
Are
that.
we entirely comfortable with
You would know that there are
sleeping in a
human
place?
sacrifices done here, yes.
Sleeping in a place where they sacrifice somebody every day.
One more
Like,
thing
what
you
if
would
it's all
also
the new people
know
that came to
is
the
that they are
town?
done
Just
once a month.
month.
You would know they were done once a month, and it was only 2 days ago that the last sacrifice happened.
Okay.
But
Yeah,
I would an
once a
orc
day,
like
that-
you, they
you
might
won't
they might keep you in a dungeon somewhere and just wait for the end of the month. So it's a
What makes you
racist
say that?
townfolk.
It's a possibility,
They're
yeah.
just not used. You know. Hey, I'm a co I'm always looking out. I don't trust these people.
I'd like to see them try.
You guys done playing over there? Come on, I have something to ask you guys. Come over here.
Why,
Yeah, sure.
All
why
right.
do we gotta go to that table?
Because there's
You
no.
can sit in the chair that's right there.
Yeah, you can.
No, it's fine. Whatever.
All right, discuss.
What are we gonna do now?
I believe there's a giant that needs to die.
Well, it is about
Yeah,
1
I think
a.m.
that's
right
our,
now.
next job.
Y'all are getting really tired from a long day's travel.
We're discussing what we're gonna do in the morning, and then we're gonna go to bed.
Yeah, true. We just gonna go to Goodmead? I mean, that's quite a journey.
Check this town out and then go.
Well, I also
Would you
want to
like
sell
to
these
try?
shards. What do y'all
True.
think?
If we're gonna sell those shards, I think we should go back to the guy who told us about them. See if what he knows about them.
Yeah, I like that idea.
Seems like a shyster. I don't know.
He seemed. I don't think he's a shyster. I think he's just an asshole. But
Oh,
he's the one who knew about him.
You're too caring. Okay? I don't trust this guy. I think we should sell him and keep the booty to ourselves.
I just called him an asshole.
Yeah, and that's too nice. You need to get thicker skin.
Too nice for an orc barbarian, I'd say.
Thicker skin, she says. She like sits back with like her abs, just like right.
All right, so Goodmead it is in the morning.
Please.
I suppose
Well,
Hold
I
on,
think
we
we
should
should
try
go
to
to...
find other work besides the giant.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe there's some more stuff to do in town. Maybe we can find someone.
We
in the
could ask
morning.
around in the morning. I'm tired.
All right, yeah, let's go get a room.
All right.
Are we bunking or?
Yeah. We'll see how big the rooms are. If we can bunk up, or do we have to get a room individually?
All right. So, are y'all gonna go to to the innkeeper-looking guy?
Yeah.
All right. Who's talking to him? Let's have Tobias. Get him in some on the action.
All right, you can have my suit, Tobias. I'm gonna pet the cat more.
Hey, how you doing?
He comes over to you and says, "Oh, did you enjoy the mead?
Yeah, I'm gonna need like 3 more.
3 more. That'll be
Slam
9
9
gold
gold.
pieces, though.
Yeah.
I'll get
It's gotta pay
richer.
for your room.
I'll get richer." And he pulls out 3 mugs, lines them up, and fills
That's a
each
good
one
way
of them.
to sell mead, buddy. I'm a paying customer, damn it.
He reaches out his hand for the 9 gold.
Yeah, I give it to him.
All right. He says, "Well, thank you." He says, I suppose you and your friends here are looking for lodging for the night. It is getting late."
Oh yeah, that too. I say as I'm chugging a fucking ale.
All right. So he says, "Are you looking for 5 rooms?"
Ask him if it costs more, like, or less if like 2 people stay in the same room.
He says,
Yeah.
He says it'll be 1 gold per room.
How many beds are in a room?
1 bed per room.
Shit.
You're welcome to sleep on the floor. Might be a bit cold.
I flip him a gold coin.
All right. He
Yeah.
catches it. He looks
Yeah,
cool
I'll
when he
put
does
that
it
one
too.
for me.
This is a really cool looking dude.
I'll put down 1 for me.
All right.
One for me as well.
All right. Y'all
Willing
gonna
to
be in
bunk
your
with
room?
anyone if you want. But
All
I can
right.
eat Big
Want a golden
Spoon.
chest, okay? You can afford your own room.
If you're
Like
that
saving money, okay?
listen, if you're that hard up on gold, you can stay with me, but I snore.
Yeah, that's fine by me.
Was the
You
night?
should sleep with Gobak. He's tiny. He won't take up as much of the bed, you know?
Sleeps at the foot of the bed.
Yeah, like a dog.
Gobak does not sleep in the
Okay,
foot of
about
bed.
this time, all the
Sure.
people except for you are have made their way out of the inn.
I'm gonna check after I finish all those ales.
All right, yeah, go ahead.
I'm curious
A
how
lot
it
of drinks.
feels.
You want to see if you're drunk?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh man, you just handled that shit like it was nothing. You're completely what would they call it? A functioning
Lush.
Alcohol.
Oh yes. Oh, you know what I never did describe as y'all were walking around? That cool little fish that's over there on the wall.
Oh, yeah.
It is a fish.
Yeah,
Giant fish.
yeah.
I look at it closely, and its fishiness.
All right. It looks like a stuffed and mounted thing. It's on a plaque actually. I can show you a picture if you'd like to see, or at least an image.
Sure. Do I recognize the fish?
Here, let me.
Is it a species I've seen before?
Yeah, it's
Can I
like
try and-
fish.
There you go.
Old bitey.
Yeah, you see, yeah, it's on a plaque. It says Old Bitey.
Got
It's
stitches.
a battle scarred knucklehead trout named Old Bitey. Yeah.
We would know what those are.
And then randomly, it just starts singing.
Take you to the
Yeah.
water.
No, it says, let me see if I can make up a song real quick.
What kind of enchantment is this?
Says, like, there's a place I like to go, farther up the river's flow. Where it is, I do not know. Must be under all that snow.
Bravo.
And it's just kind of flapping away while it does it.
That's amazing.
Barkeep. What's the story behind the fish?
He says, oh, you talking about Old Bitey over there?
Yeah, Old Bitey.
He says, well, Old Bitey over there pulled many a fisher into the icy depths of Mare Dwalden before it was finally caught by a human rogue named Kintyre and her companion, a druid named the Maverick. They hauled Old Bitey to the North Look here in the hope of having it cooked for them. But, I just couldn't have that. I had to stuff it. And then, I don't know, a couple of years ago, some prankster came over here and cast a spell on it. So it just snaps and sings a song every once in a while. You like it?
Love it.
Probably the best thing I've ever seen.
Says, yeah, it's a real attraction around these parts. Brought me a lot of gold.
There's a special mission behind it.
No, I don't know about any missions behind it. Not any secrets
know
either,
it.
really. It's just
What
a,
kind of wizard just
it-
cast a spell.
it's just a
Put
little
it right on
fish.
the wall.
What's with the
I
stitches?
believe there's more.
Can I write down exactly what the fish sang?
Yeah, I can. It's
We need to, I
here.
believe we need to investigate.
I'm very in my enamored state. I'm very yeah.
Here, I'll put it in the player notes for y'all. Let's see.
I think we got a name for the episode, apparently.
Old Bitey.
Let's see.
The Legend of Old Bite.
Yeah, right. Here we go. Let's see.
I didn't write a mission for this fish on a wall character.
Here we go. I put it in your player notes section. Y'all should all see it. I'll write Old
Hey.
Bitey's song.
There it is. When we get to an ancient temple and it requires a passphrase, we'll know what this. We'll know what this
Here we go. Old Bitey's song. Don't ask me to sing that again because I won't remember it. I just made that up on the fly.
Oh, Tobias is gonna be singing it uncontrollably.
I'm going to my room.
Obviously, the DM is lying. This leads to an ancient secret of the world. 100%.
It may just
Let's
have to at this
relentlessly
point.
pursue it.
You know it.
All right. So y'all gonna make your way up to the room and have a good night's sleep.
A good old night's sleep.
Okay. I don't have a second floor for y'all to go hang out in, so
So, barkeep,
y'all are just gonna have to imagine that.
Yeah.
how much for the chandelier?
The chandelier. He says, "You're looking to
Up
buy
top.
the chandelier?
No, just sleep in it.
Sleep in it."
Reminds me of the crow's nest of my ship.
And he says, I wouldn't recommend you hanging from that chandelier. You might bring it down.
What about the other one?
They're all pretty unstable.
What kind of place is he running here?
And they have lit candles on them, if you haven't noticed.
Ah, that's true.
Yeah, I'm used to that.
Right? It's warm.
He says, well, if you pay me 2 gold for the night, I'll let you try to sleep on one of them.
I'm not even asking for, you know what? And you know the
Costs
closest
more than
way.
a room.
You know, I'll be back.
Okay.
Go back, storms off,
All right.
slamming the door behind him.
Okay, perfect. And the 4 of you are going to go and go to bed?
Yes.
Okay, so we'll just assume it is... all right.
Ah, shit.
And
There it is.
who was that? That was... and... Okay. Yes, Dustin.
You know what that's for.
Yes. Okay.
Mighty impart more
I just
wisdom
critted
on
that. I'm super happy.
Yeah. I'll tell you later how awesome it was. All right. So we're just going to say it's the next morning. You wake up. You make your way down into the... back into the bottom floor of the inn. Scram Sacks is the bartender. I guess he never gave his name, but that's his name. He's kind of
God, we have
getting
the same name.
he's kind of getting ready for the day to come. There's no one in the bar in the tavern besides the 5 of you right now. Where's the 5th one? I see 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, that's right. Dustin, did you make your way in overnight?
I'm back from the evening.
Okay. So did y'all make sure to do long rest for everyone?
Rest. I figured I slept while I was out.
Okay,
Out.
so you found shelter while you were out and about. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
I would have come back by the time, but I figure critting like I was able to.
Okay, so what happened was then the 4 came down the stairs for the morning, and as they were getting ready for the beginning of the day, we're gonna say that Gobak comes kind of loudly pushing through the front door, and then y'all would notice him coming through the front door after the night.
Good haul from last night?
Do what now?
Normally he's so quiet. He came in so loud.
I don't know why I came in so loud. I just felt so energized from last night. It felt great. Y'all went to bed. I partied. You know, that chess game really got me riled up, and you know, I just wanted to do more activities.
Chess will do that to somebody, I know.
Oh man, I wanted to party.
And at this time, Skrems would fondly remember the chess match that she actually lost to Gobak.
Good times.
Just wanted to get some whatever breakfast they have. Probably porridge again, right?
Yeah, that's fine.
Cool. I couldn't
Yeah.
eat another bite.
Scram Sacks comes by. Okay, yeah, so you can say that to them again. I'm sorry, I didn't mean over. I don't know if y'all heard that.
What did he say?
He said he was full and he couldn't eat another bite. And Scram Sacks pulls out a big old pot of porridge and says, "Who else wants some?"
Scrims will raise her hand.
All right,
Get
so
up, everybody, it's gonna be a long day.
he pours 4 bowls of porridge for y'all to scoop up and eat before you head on out.
If I don't know his name, I will ask his name. Like, I know you said it, but...
Yeah. He says, "Oh, the name's Scram Sacks."
Oh, wow, that's, like, really close to my name. My name's Scrims.
Screms? Where are you from, Screms? He says.
I'm not from around here. I'm, like, way out of town.
All right.
Not from these parts around here.
He says, "Well, I'm from
Wasn't
here,
as
but
cold where I was from.
retirement seems to be treating me pretty well. Used to
Who
be
comes
one.
here to retire? That's
You're
crazy.
bounty
Says what?
hunter too?
Yeah, he
Like a
says,
bad
well,
place
yeah.
to make a retirement home.
He says, I'm not a bounty hunter, but, well, I'm a bit of a sellsword.
Ooh.
But I'm tired of my adventurer's life, so I started this, I took over this fine establishment, the Northlook.
You're a sellsword up here in the 10 towns or on the coast?
He says, up and down the Sword Coast, I came here to retire, made a bit of a name for myself, and this is one of those places you can come, and they just leave you alone.
All right.
Do you know Helen Trollbane?
Helen, yeah, she comes by all the time. You know, she used to be a bounty hunter.
Used to be.
Yeah, now she just comes in and gets her drinks every once in a while and just goes back to her quiet life.
You know, we talked to her last night. She said she still is.
Still what?
Still a bounty hunter.
Oh. Well. I'm surprised to hear that.
He outsources now.
Yeah, that sources. So I don't know if it can technically be classified as bounty hunting.
Outsource.
Shout
Oh,
out to
that.
the dirty
She
work
says,
for
oh,
it.
that sounds like her. Let other people do the dirty work. I heard she was like that even when she was a bounty hunter.
I know, it's fucked up.
Yeah, I feel you. He says, so what are y'all here for right now?
Looking for work.
Yeah, we're seeing if there's anything here to do in town, and if not, we'll be packing up and heading to the next town to go do more work.
All right.
We love work. Work, work, work.
He turns to to Henrik. Says, "Well, I don't know much about work, but I hear there's some crazy stuff going on in East Haven these days."
In East Haven? What's happening there?
Well, I mean, first off, I think they just caught some wizard who's been up to no good. I think there's going to be some kind of execution soon for him, and I think some fishers went missing around there as well.
His ears kind of perk up when he hears wizard.
I don't remember drawing a dick in my notes, but apparently I did.
So your ears perk up.
Yeah, when I hear wizard. Wizard? Who is this wizard?
Oh, I don't know much about him, but I hear he's into some really dark arts.
What is he being accused of?
I don't have much details about that, but I just know he's been wanted for weeks now. He's accused of killing some folks,
Might be worth checking out.
and they finally found out all about him. He tried to even disguise himself, but it didn't work. We in the 10 towns know how to find people. You can't hide things from us.
Yeah, the people in 10 towns really know how to find people. They're really good at it.
You'll get found eventually. Yeah.
Says, well, if that's all you need, I have things to do.
Yep. All right.
What do
Yeah.
you- What do you guys think? Should we go kill a giant or check out this wizard guy?
Can we see the main map? The big map?
Actually.
In a little bit.
A little bit. A little bit.
Uncharacteristically, Tobias actually says, I think the wizard is probably a better priority.
Then your precious mead?
Yes.
So now we know it's super important. The alcoholic doesn't want to go get the mead.
Mm-hmm. Why such the interest, Tobias?
Oh, just interested in what this fella did. Sounds like a bad
Yeah.
character.
To be honest, we really don't know much about you either. What's your story?
Just regular old wizard.
Standard stuff. Parents died, orphan.
Yeah, that. Yeah, definitely.
I feel like I don't need to roll an insight check to know that's not
Would you like to?
sure.
Well, I need a deception versus insight then, or I don't know. Are you?
Sounded like he wasn't even trying to hide it.
Yeah.
He's a really bad liar.
Okay. Well, we're just gonna assume that she can tell you're lying then. So.
He's like, even I can tell you're lying.
You know, I think going to the wizard might be a good idea. There's still a lot of unanswered questions I have about some mysterious things going on. Remember that one lady said her son, I think it was, who joined a cult? Had something to do with these crystals that we still don't know what they're for.
Just to remind you, she did say the son was in a town with a castle, so that would be either Caer Dineval or Caer Koenig. And you would know that Caer Koenig has a destroyed castle, and that Caer Dineval has an actual keep that's still up.
I feel like there's some nefarious things going on with some dark magic and crystals.
There's
Okay,
very
and
dark and evil shit happening all
Yeah.
the time.
Okay, and Dustin, have you had this? Have you had the Chardolin on you the whole night?
I don't
I think he's
back yet.
AFK right now.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, he needs to do something.
Well, East Haven and Goodmead are about the same distance away. Unless we go off-road, which I don't recommend.
Well, is it Caer Dineval, as you said, where the ruined castle is?
Yes.
That's the complete opposite direction of Goodmead. It's up north.
Mm.
And then Caer Koenig is even more north of that. And with the lakes frozen over, we can't take a ship.
Well, my vote is going to check out this wizard situation.
Yeah, it seems like at least one of us has business there. Also, welcome back, Dustin.
Hello.
Well, I mean, the wizard is being executed, right? Isn't it?
Yeah, that's to be soon. He said soon, so we better hurry.
But
Do you think the wizard will
His
help us
head's
save
probably
the
being
meat?
cut off right now.
but if he's bad, like why? Why are we going to? Do we want to watch the execution? What are we doing?
You know, the people of Icewind out, aren't really the best people to trust on executions,
I mean, but what are we gonna?
Scrims will just like look over to the device. What are we doing there?
Do we want to save a random wizard?
Seems like you know.
Again, I'm just very curious, and what's up with this wizard?
I feel like you're not telling us something. Come on, let us know so we know what we're getting into.
I mean, it sounds like if we're just going there because we heard someone's being executed, that's not particularly interesting. Or it doesn't sound like it's going to make us a whole lot of money, so I feel like we should just
Listen, I can't
go
say
do something
much.
else.
I can't say much, but there's... I'm looking for a certain wizard. That's all I'm gonna tell you.
Look, we've killed people together. You should be able to tell us a little bit more.
Okay, Dustin, so I was asking earlier, have you had the Chardolin on you the entire night? You would have, right? In your backpack with you?
Yeah.
Okay. I need you to
Well,
roll a
I mean,
d6.
I guess... Okay.
That's not good.
Wait, not 2d6. It's got to be 1.
I don't know why it rolled.
Okay. Well, what was the first one? It was a
Sneak
6.
attack.
The first
It
one was
like
a
a 1
6.
and a 6.
Yeah, the first one was a 6. Okay, well, I'll take that. Okay. Nothing happens. All right.
Say I'm looking for my former mentor.
Did he dabble
Well,
in the dark arts?
That's all you had to say.
Just a moment. Where is it?
Let me consult my diary.
Okay. You can do blind rolls to the GM or the DM if you want in the future, just so you
Yeah,
know.
where it says public roll, if you click the little arrow.
Yeah,
right?
that'd be the best.
Probably better, yeah.
Yeah.
My bad.
Don't worry, I didn't see anything.
I wish there was a passive insight.
Well, your passive is.
Well, there is
plus
one.
Whatever your
No,
modifier is.
It's passive. That's passive perception.
I think it works for like every skill though, doesn't it?
Does it?
It would, yeah.
So we would. Oh, I didn't know that.
It should, yeah. I think there's a such thing as passive insight. Let me double check.
Yeah, if you hover over insight, passive insight for me is 11.
Yes, there is passive insight.
It might be like a rule, like depending on like what your GM decides to do.
If it's
like,
an important lie or something, I think among party members it would be hard to constantly do checks and stuff compared to NPCs. So,
So we immediately know he's lying with our passive, or at least my passive insight.
yeah, you would immediately know it's lying based on that rule.
I didn't think we needed a check for that.
Why are you lying to us, Tobias? Speak, spill it. You don't have to tell us everything. Just tell us enough so we know what we're getting into. I don't want to be blindsided by some weird magic stuff.
Yeah, it's a wizard. Does it have to do with the fish on the wall? If I sing a song, will you will you tell me more?
Maybe. I just want to go see this wizard, man.
You're not helping your case right now.
Here's my question: if we go there,
more information.
If we go there,
if we go where? What? Sorry.
I was gonna say, if we go there and we do this thing that you want to do, is there money to be made?
I mean, it just depends.
I mean, there's probably some cool dark wizard stuff to sell.
Yeah.
I don't like "it depends" to be my source of income, Tobias.
I'm all for helping you, Tobias, but like I said, I just don't want to be surprised by something. I just want to know what we're getting into.
There's a reward for killing a giant. And
Yeah,
that
we have a
includes
paying
cheaper
job to go do.
drinks and cheaper all kinds of stuff. Why am I going to go and watch some wizard?
If he truly thinks this is his mentor, I am down for helping. I just, like I said, you can't just send me on a blind chase, though.
I mean, you can go off and do it yourself, but no. You're not
I was
locked
just
into the
interested
group.
in this. It might not even be the same guy that I'm looking for.
Well, how about this? Since you cannot divulge any extra details to us, here's my proposition. We go do our paying job for right now, and then when we're done with that, we'll go do your thing. Is that cool?
Well,
Yeah.
this is an execution. I mean, the giant's probably, way execution is time sensitive.
Scramsax overhearing this says, I hear you're talking about the execution. That's still a couple days off.
We got 2 days.
Yeah, but it'll probably take us 2 days to get there. To get to Goodmead and then get to East Haven, that's gonna be like all week.
Listen, the giant's not going anywhere. The wizard's gonna die in a couple days.
But the giant is killing the thirst of the nation.
Listen,
And it pays.
I'll tell you this. I'm just worried that the execution isn't going to go through if this is who we're talking about. And he's going to get away from me again.
Oh,
So you do want
you want
to kill
to
somebody.
stop him. If this is him.
Yeah.
And you and your mentor have some... You need to get some therapy or something. Fix this, whatever you got going on between you and your mentor.
Oh, it's... it's a long story.
So this guy is possibly bad and could do even more evil, is what you're saying?
Yeah.
That's all you had to say, man. That's all you had to
Not
tell
a
me.
good guy.
All right, let's go
Scramsax,
then.
quite interested, comes to the bar over to Tobias and says, Why are you looking for the wizard?
Not a very good guy, and I'm worried he's going to get out of the execution. I put 5 gold on the table. Now shut up.
And then he says, well, wait. This wizard you're looking for, what's he look like?
About my height.
He says, well, this guy's not your height that you're looking for.
Okay. Yeah, he's about my height. He's a little bit older.
He says, well, I don't know, the wizard they're about to kill. I hear he travels with a white. Have you ever heard of one of those?
I don't know, but we can see. Arcana, maybe? Or would that be...
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Oh yeah, you would recognize what a white is then. You would recognize that you would know that a white is generally like something a necromancer would use, you know, because I would say based on your Arcana roll, you would know a little bit about those particular. I'm trying to think of the name of what it's called. The name of the faction. Is it the Arcane Brotherhood? Is that what the name of it is? Oh, I can't think of the name of it right now. 1 second. I gotta look it up.
It's funny how Tobias is such a bad liar.
It's a fun character trait.
Yeah. It's not even a character trait. He just is a bad liar.
It is now. You're in the thick of it, buddy.
1 second. I just want to make sure I get this information right for you.
Okay.
I hate owning a webcam now because now I'm like constantly self-conscious about my appearance.
You would recognize a white as a being that is used by the Arcane Brotherhood, wizards, as something that they can control, something they would bring back from the dead to use as. But you would also, that the Thayan wizards of the Arcane Brotherhood would use.
You're a necromancer?
Interesting.
Well, this isn't being like said out loud to us unless we know what a white is, so I would assume.
More lies.
He travels
More
with
lies.
a white. This could still be fruitful.
All right. Well, I'm tossed in between. Looks like Henrik wants to go towards the wizard.
Mhm.
You want to go towards the wizard, and the other two want to go towards the giant.
I want
At this
money.
point-
That's what I
At this
want.
point, I'm torn as well. Just do what we're gonna do.
Okay.
Well, you're our deciding factor here. What do you want to do, Tobias?
Oh, you're gonna put that on me.
Well, it sounds like
We
it was
got 2 votes
3-2,
for
right?
one thing, 2 votes for the other.
Oh,
I'm just
okay.
saying.
Who wanted mead? It was Dustin, Skins.
Yeah.
Normally,
Well, we want to
I
go to
would.
the giant.
It's just
Henrik,
the wizard is
Henrik, you still
very-
want to go towards the wizard?
Sounds interesting. I mostly want to find some answers about what these crystals are. Seems like we might get something out of that wizard. Plus, if he's a necromancer, and it
Thought
sounds
we
like
were
a
gonna sell
powerful
the
one at
crystals
that that
here.
can control a white, he's probably going to get out of that execution. He might want to be there as a precaution. But giants are cool too. So I'd say we just go to the giant since we're torn.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Because that was our original plan anyways.
Yeah.
All right. So are y'all going to make your way out of the North Look and back to the Brinchander map?
Sure
Uh,
thing.
No,
Oh,
I
no.
wanted to
No, we're
sell.
not.
What?
I wanted to try to sell the shards. I didn't want to carry these things around. I wanted to
Right. There's no one here that would buy those shards.
sell- Oh, okay.
There may be someone else in Brinchander. Maybe the blacksmith you already talked to would be interested.
Yeah. Well, that's what I meant in town. I didn't want.
Oh, yeah. All right. Well, we'll just go back to Brinchander.
I do want to say once we get out of the bar and away from people, I do want to say, look, I haven't been fully truthful as you can tell, but I'll let you know more about this later when things get worked out.
All right.
All right. Don't let us get blindsided.
So we're gonna make our way to the Black Iron Blades then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. I'll put y'all
Seems
in
like
back.
the best place to sell spooky shards.
Y'all are all gonna be magically in your same place as you were before somehow. Don't know.
Wow.
Yeah, it's really cool.
I just feel like this spot says,
Deja vu.
All right, you come back into the Black Iron Blades, and Elsa says, "Oh, I've seen you before. How are you doing today, fellas?"
I'm doing well. I have some items.
So go back, jumps on the countertop.
Yeah, or I'd be below the countertop.
Okay, are you doing a fancy jump, or is it just getting up and
I
talking?
could lift you
fine,
up if you want, just like so you could talk to her.
Okay,
Now you want to throw him.
okay.
I'm not throwing him. I'm
How
picking him
about
up.
how about you help go back, and you can roll with advantage, Dustin.
I don't need it.
Okay, so as Gobak is about to step up onto the counter, Screms with just one hand kind of grabs him right underneath by his little bum and throws him up high into the air, and he does 2 somersaults and lands directly on his feet onto the countertop. Much to the amazement.
I'll be here all night.
It's like a circus act now.
So Elsa just looks absolutely just like, wow, that's amazing. And Garn, just for a second over here, the blacksmith turns around and just kind of goes, huh, and gets back to hammering away.
Proud. But so got some material you might be interested in. You know, just before we were on our way out of town, figured you might want to check out these shards, see if you'd be interested in purchasing.
Shards. Are you showing them to her right now, or?
Yeah, I'm pulling a shard out of the pack.
Okay.
pack.
1 second. Let me make sure I got the right thing here. All right. As you pull it out and show it to her, she suddenly has a look of horror on her face, and steps back, and says, "No! Put that down, away from me."
Gupok puts it back in the bag. What's wrong?
She says, "Those stones are cursed. I've seen many people go mad around them."
What kind of curse?
"That's Chardolin," she says. And as she says Chardolin, Garn stops what he's doing and comes over and says, "Yes, keep those away. You best be getting rid of those."
You know anybody that would want to buy them?
He says, "I don't know anyone who want to buy them. Maybe some rotten scoundrel around these parts, but I would suggest burying those or destroying those as soon as you can. They're cursed."
What do people do with them?
He says, "Well, I don't know much, but long ago there was some event that created this thing called Chardolin, and while it is used for very powerful weapons, anyone who seems to use them goes mad over time."
Sounds like hocus pocus to me. I've been holding on to these things for days. And
he says, "Well,
nothing yet."
He says, "Well, if you hold on to them, you best be getting out my place." And he kind of points his way and pulls up the hammer at the same time and says, "Get out!"
And I look, calm down. Pull the shard out of the backpack.
Uh-huh.
I can hold stuff up too.
Oh shit!
Whoa. Dude, don't be threatening him.
We have nuclear waste.
Right to that.
God.
Listen, fellas.
Scribes will be like, I don't suppose you want to destroy it in your furnace, would you?
He says, no, the fumes might taint this place. I suggest you get away from this town before you destroy it.
Oh, that bad, huh?
And he says, and why don't you destroy the kobold with you?
We'll be looking for a safe way to get rid of them, we assure you.
Them.
Oh, God!
Oh,
Okay,
God.
okay, so, wait, what are you trying to do, Dustin, first off, so I can tell?
I'm putting a shard in his fucking pocket.
Okay, but he sees you, right? I mean, he's looking
Yes,
straight at you.
I have an advantage at sleight of hand.
Right, and you did roll a crit.
I imagine it'd be while I was talking.
So, let me go ahead and, I'll give it to you. I'll give it to you. So, describe what you're doing. Exactly.
As he's talking and holding up his arm, he looks over at the others when they're like, hey, can you burn it in the furnace? And at that moment, I see my opportunity. And I chuck it into his one shard into his pocket.
Okay.
Yeah, just
all right.
one.
All right. So you got a shard into his pocket. I'll give you that.
Then I get down off the counter.
All right.
What about the gems, the bloodstones?
Well, he doesn't want to talk to me anymore.
No, he doesn't. But if one of you want to
yeah,
sell them, go ahead.
Can I have as you jump down, I ask you for the blood shards.
Here you go. I hand them over.
And then I put the blood shards on the table. How about these? How much are you willing to buy these for?
Get the fuck out.
He says, well, I did say you get a 10% discount, so I'll also give you 10% on the top of how much you sell for. That'll be 55 gold apiece for each shard. That's for each bloodstone.
Ooh.
And that's 5, so that means y'all can each add 55 gold to your inventory. And y'all are getting rich as hell.
All right, 55 gold.
Oh,
I would like to ask him,
Yeah.
where do the blood stones come from and what are they used for?
He says, well, the dwarves up near Kelvin's Cairn mine these, and they're quite useful for jewelry. I know the elites here in Bryn Shander like to look their nicest, so you'll see them among the finest citizens. Like what's her name? Speaker. I gotta remember her name. He says, Speaker Duvessa Shane, and you probably would have seen them on some of the weapons from our guards here, especially Markham Southwell, who you may have met at the gate on the way in.
do they enhance weapons at all?
No, they do not enhance them, but it is a sign
So
of.
they're just really pretty.
They're yes, they're quite beautiful. He says.
All right, cool.
Not as beautiful as me, though.
Hey, one more thing. How
Yeah.
much for a long-sword?
A longsword? Didn't you already get one?
Did I buy one?
Yeah, you bought one already. I think I even put it in your inventory.
For some reason, it's not in my inventory.
It is in your inventory. I'm looking at it right now.
What the heck? Why can't I see it?
It should be
Blind emotes in
under.
the chat.
Under inventory. I see it next to your scimitar and your daggers.
Oh my god. Okay, I had a weird filter on or something.
Oh, okay. But yeah, you do have a longsword.
Didn't I sell this scimitar?
I believe you did actually. So go ahead and delete that.
Didn't you sell that like really early on, like at the?
He sold.
dwarf-
No, I think he sold it at the end of the last session.
Last session. I
Yeah,
just
he sold that and bought the longsword at the same
From
time.
the goblins, and then
Yeah.
we came here and then we sold it.
All right.
Do they offer any enhancements to weapons? Probably not yet.
No, they do not.
Okay.
The only things
They don't
available. Yeah, you wouldn't have no. What do you call it, like magic items or anything? or +1 weapons or anything like that would be available here.
By the way, when we decided that like Skin or Scrims had the like the little woodworking like tools for like her totems and stuff, did we decide like that's something she needs to buy here or like what?
Like she what?
Did we decide the little woodworking tools that she uses like is something that she needs to like buy here, or is that just like something that she has?
You know what? I'm just gonna say it's something you have.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Flavor.
Yeah. You have the tools at least to just do like small woodwork. It's not like you can build a shed or something.
Yeah. No.
Yeah. Okay.
You say a shed?
Yeah.
I can make little wooden sculptures, but not.
It's not like you have things to make like a house or something. Yeah.
It's not carpenter's tools. It's
Yeah.
just like a little tiny knife.
Yeah, it's enough to carve something into something little, and that's it. All right. So y'all gonna make your way back outside?
Yeah.
All right.
I believe we're just gonna be heading toward.
Real quick.
Oh, sorry.
Map. I was burying the rest of the shards around the shop.
Okay.
On all 4 sides.
Okay. So you've. All right. I would like a stealth check for each one.
So greasy.
You're doing them without us knowing, right?
Yeah.
Like as you walked away. Okay.
Yeah, y'all were. Yeah. Okay, keep going. All right, keep going. One more. All right, you successfully have buried all 4 shards. Are you deciding where you would like to put them around? Are you like putting them in like 4 corners?
In the 4 corners so that
the darkness really gets all around.
We're not coming back here again.
And while everybody walks out, Gobak is just standing at the door.
I love it.
He's on the ground laughing, like just with a good gut laughter. Just can't stop having a good time.
I don't want to know. Funny. We got a long journey. Let's get out of here.
All right.
Guys, you won't believe what I did. Oh my god, it was great.
The less I know, the less trouble I get in. Let's.
All right. So
I got rid of the shards. They told me to bury them. I buried them. And
so
let's just say I might have slipped one into an apron. I don't know. Maybe not.
All right. So
back here, all right.
Yeah. So as you all exit the building and make your way back onto the streets, you trudge through the town, snow crunching underneath your feet, and suddenly you hear the bark of a dog over the whistle of the wind. And a wolf-sized sled dog with light gray fur runs towards you, dragging a broken leather harness behind it.
I've been preparing for this.
Ominous.
Does it look friendly?
It does look friendly, actually.
Oh, okay.
Oh, what happened? Did we get to keep the sled, the dwarven sled, or no?
You left it with the dwarves, actually. With the 2 dwarves.
We could have used that.
But y'all never decided to sell it or anything. So
Probably belongs to.
I mean, y'all could try to go back and steal it if you want.
Oh, if they claimed it, then yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't want to steal it now.
Because normally when they receive a shipment like that, they would probably hold on to it until whoever owned it took it away, which would be the previous dwarves. So they would just assume they have it until I don't know. Yeah.
We could say that we're the owners.
You could, if you would like to say that you have the sled with you, you could certainly keep it.
It'd be a nice thing to carry stuff if we needed to.
We'd have to go back and get it, but I mean,
we'd have to haul it around from place to place.
You would have to haul it around. Yes.
We don't have like animals to carry.
We got a dog now.
Yeah, but I think specifically it was said that like this is like a sled that takes like 6 dogs or something, like 6 to 8 dogs.
So the dog's just right in front of the 5 of you. It's got a broken leather harness kind of hooked up to it, like it ran away from something, and it just kind of comes up to you like it's looking for food or something.
What's wrong, boy? Did Timmy fall down the well?
And it goes, "Ruff! Ruff!"
Give it some rations.
All right. Right after when you try to give it the rations, it suddenly jumps up and tackles you. and you fall to the ground, and it starts licking your face.
It's the thing. It's over.
It's eating him.
No, it's licking your face like it's loving you right now.
Look, kobolds only see this as one thing. It's an attack.
Good dog. Good dog.
Can I use speak with animals?
Well, what's the intelligence? Like, let's
All right, his
see.
name is Jimmy.
He doesn't have enough intelligence to be able to like talk, I believe. Let me look at speak with animals, how that works. You might be able to.
Knowledge and awareness of many beasts is limited by their intelligence, but at minimum, beasts can give you information about nearby locations, monsters, including whatever they can perceive or have perceived within the past day.
Yeah, you can go ahead and use it.
I use it. I say, "Who are you, boy? What are you doing here?"
He feels you talking to him, but can't really quite comprehend it, but knows enough that you're wondering why he's there. And he suddenly like comes up to you and starts like biting on your pants legs. Or what, does your character have pants? I don't remember. Yeah, she does.
Pants.
Yeah,
She wears pants. It's very cold.
yeah. She starts biting on your pants legs. On your, I'll say your left pant leg. You know, like he's trying to drag you to go somewhere.
I think he wants us to follow him.
I told you Timmy fell down the well.
All right, let's see what this dog
follow
wants.
him.
Now, go. Show us where you want us to go.
He goes, "Woof, woof, woof," and then he heads down this way.
Go Bach, ride him.
Yes.
And
it's
makes
a
his
sea.
way down this way. Keeps turning back to you to make sure you're there, and eventually comes up to the front door of a home and barks at the house. Like,
Okay.
I'll knock on the door.
okay, so you knock on the door.
My big orc hands. Thump, thump, thump.
Grabs, put a boot through it.
Well, if I don't get an answer, I'll probably just let myself in.
All right,
Okay.
so the door opens up, and as the door opens up, you see a handsome man. Looks like he's in about his 30s. He opens the door, and immediately the dog races inside. And then when he sees you, it kind of looks like he was looking for someone else, because immediately after seeing you, the smile that was on his face out of expectation suddenly turns into a kind of sad face. And he says, "Oh, not who was I expect? You're not who I was expecting. What brings you here?"
Sorry, your dog came up to us and he wanted us to follow him here.
He says, "Well, oh yes. That's Boy. We just named him Boy. I don't know why. It just happened. We found him around and started calling him Boy all the time, and it stuck."
How convenient. That's what we called him when he showed up.
That's probably why he brought you here. And then he puts out his hand to I guess to Skrems, and Skrems is the one talking right now. And he says, "The name's Keegan Vellerin. Well, thank you for returning my dog home, but this definitely worries me."
What were you looking to find?
He says, "Well, first off, maybe you should all introduce yourself. You are strangers."
Hi, I'm Scrams.
Skrems, good to meet you.
I'm Knocklin.
Knockland, and who's the little guy?
Oh, I'm Gobak.
Gobak.
Pirate and adventurer.
Oh, well, if I were a pirate, maybe I would have heard of you, but I don't adventure much. I see you have two friends with you, both in hoods.
They're a little, sensitive about their skin irritation. They got a lot
Oh
of
no, I
pimples.
understand. Everyone's trying to hide their identities here in 10 Towns, but come on in.
No, they're just fuck ugly.
So he invites you.
Sea thing.
He hears you say that. He says,
Says the tiny dragon.
and he kind of examines both of them, and he's like, "Well, they look quite handsome to me."
No, they're fuck ugly.
He says, "If anyone's ugly, it's you with your foul mouth and dragon
Yeah, it's
scales."
the rat with the pirate hat. Is the
Ugly person now.
He says, "But I'll still let you in my home since you did bring my dog. And he kind of opens the door a little more and gestures to come into his home.
Okay.
He says, "Have a seat, have a seat." And as you're walking in, are y'all walking in?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's see where the dog went.
Well, you saw the dog actually go into the house, and as you go into the house, immediately to the right, you see kind of like looks like a den. There's a warm fireplace there, with some seating there, a sofa, a few chairs, and the dog's just kind of hanging out like on his side, just right by the fire, happy to be warming up in the place he would love to hang out.
Gotcha. Cool.
And
So that is actually his dog. That's good.
yes, you would assume so. Yes.
I'm a very paranoid D&D player.
Sort of. It's not very convincing.
And Keegan says, "Here, have a seat. Have a seat. Let me get you some cider."
Ooh.
And he goes off to his little kitchen and grabs some. Comes back with a tray with 5 cups of cider. And I'm assuming, are you all sitting down or standing or what?
Standing.
Okay, so we got a couple.
Grimes will stand unless he ushers us to take a seat.
All right, he says, have a seat to everyone.
Then she will have a seat.
All right.
She's very polite.
And he hands you each a cup of cider.
I wave it off like, no, thank you.
All right.
I'll
Says,
gladly take it.
okay, so she's double fisting.
Tobias grabs it, takes a deep sip, and then opens a skin, like a water skin, and pours in an unknown liquid, and then starts drinking it.
Oh man, I wonder what it was.
Nice.
I don't have hard stuff. It's just ale.
He says, "So, yes, enjoy the cider, but I do have need of help."
Okay. What is it?
He says, "Well,
Are you running low on mead?
he says, my husband and I have given up mead. We only indulge in sweet beverages like the cider here."
But say after three gold for a fucking cup of mead. I mean, I don't blame you for giving up, but
He says, "Yes, it is expensive. Cider is much cheaper and warms the soul and the body." He says, "So, where are you all from?"
from all over the world. I'm a pirate. Go around drinking mead.
You seem like a.
things.
He says you
Flipping
see
on
you all.
death.
He says you all seem like adventurers from 10 towns, and I'm from 10 towns as well.
I'm from somewhere much warmer.
He says my husband came from a wealthy family in Neverwinter, and that's who I'm currently looking for and hope to see at the door. But I didn't care for city life, so we came to 10 towns, and he enjoyed it because he loves climbing mountains in the outdoors. Anyway,
I feel blessed myself for being here.
he says, anyway, he says, well, I'm glad you enjoy it. But let's get to more pressing matters. I assume you know of Kelvin's Cairn.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, we've seen it.
So yes, it was always a dream of my husband's to make it to the top of Kelvin's Cairn, and he recently met up with some adventurers, and they headed to Caer Konig, which is the town at the foot, and decided to trek up there together. He says after they acquired some climbing gear from the outfitter there, he was to lead them up to the mountain. They did take 6 of our dogs and a sled with him, and this boy was his favorite. So seeing him here now lets me know that something's not well.
Oh.
Do you by happen to chance have seen the adventurers that you went with?
Yes, it's a pretty large group. I remember a couple of them. I believe one seemed like a holy man, like a paladin of sorts, and I believe there was a wizard as well.
I understand your concern now. Seeing boy, it's probably not a very good omen.
He says, yes, it's a lot to ask, but could I persuade you to go up there and find my husband Garrett and his companions? I don't have money, but the proprietor of the Luskan Arms is a friend of mine. I could get you some free rooms at the inn, and I'm also a scrimshander by trade and could give you some of my artwork. It's not much, but it's not worth much, but I'm sure you could do something with it.
We can look into it for you.
And of course, I do have a sled and some dogs to help you get around faster around these parts, so you could use them for the time being, if you would like. What's that?
Give me a dog. Yes, dog.
Well, he says, you'll need more than one dog, and he says, fortunately we're rich enough to have a stable of them.
A stable of dogs.
Nice. Yeah, this seems very important.
Do you have a harness for this dog?
What do you mean?
Like
Oh, I'm gonna ride it as a steed.
Oh, well, no, you wouldn't be able to ride the dog, the size and stuff.
What? I'm tiny.
Cut down.
So what you're to assume is that you would need the dogs for the sled, and you could all be on, the sled together, but you would need multiple dogs. You know what I mean? To pull it.
I mean, halflings do ride mastiffs.
You know what? We can just say that he's riding one of the dogs that's pulling the sled. If you would like,
I'm the lead dog.
Yeah.
It's like our Rudolph. It's our Rudolph.
You can be the rider of the lead dog if you would like, Dustin. I will allow that for Go Buck. So you can have that image as we're traveling through the snow.
Yes. And it works because I have dark vision, so I can see.
Tobias, can you
Rudolph?
Can you cast spells? Tobias?
Yes, I can cast spells.
Can you cast light?
Well, I mean, fire creates light.
Oh, I was gonna say you could put it on his nose, so you could light away for us.
I could light his nose on fire.
Oh, that's too
Wait,
far.
first of all, I'm being yeeted over a building, and now people want to put me on fire.
No, I want to put a light on your nose, so you can be like a headlight for us when you guide our dogs.
No,
Yeah,
I can
so
just
brutal.
see.
I
Me
cannot
and the
do
dogs
that.
will be fine.
I could put a little bit of grease on his nose and set it ablaze.
So as y'all are having this wonderful conversation about how you're gonna handle the dogs,
Handle the dog.
yeah, how you're gonna handle the dogs, Keegan kind of goes out back and sets up the sled with I'm gonna say I think it's like 4 dogs per sled or something like that, So and it's like 5 of you. It doesn't make sense for like 5 of you to be on one sled. So we're just gonna say it's 2 sleds actually with 4 dogs apiece. All right.
Mush.
So that'll allow, which is perfect because that'll allow 2 of you to be on one sled, 2 on the other sled, and then Gobak can be on one of the dogs on one of the sleds. So, all right. So he gets it all. He gets it all ready for you and has it all set up for you to head on out. And I'm assuming y'all agree to it. I'm sorry.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I do.
Okay.
I did want to say something to
Yeah.
the Scrims.
To Screms. Okay.
I'm Scrums.
I did too, actually.
Didn't you say
Sir,
there was
sir,
a paladin in that party who backstabbed you?
Yeah, that's my old group.
I
I think
figured.
this probably takes precedent over the giant.
Definitely.
Also, you would also know that, maybe this guy's dead or about to die or something, the husband, So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me just say this. The last group is very unpredictable, so I'm not entirely sure what they might have done up there. But if things come down to it, I'm going to tell you guys this now. We're not ready to take on that group.
Okay. Well. Oh, Screms. Can you talk to Boy a little bit more and maybe see if you can get an inkling of what is going on. I know he's just a dog, but maybe he knows something.
Going on about what?
Up on the mountain, he was just there.
And I mean, you could also use this sled to
he's
head
just
down to Good Mead or whatever you want to do. I mean, like
I
y'all
didn't know that.
can y'all can move
up there.
y'all
And
can
they
move
came all the way
fast
back.
now.
That's a long trip.
He ran a long way.
I'm just
I see
saying.
why maybe he should stay back. I feel bad.
You speak with animals.
Yeah,
Boy.
yeah. Go ahead.
Are you thirsty or hungry? You fucking ran a long way.
I did feed him. I did feed him.
I mean, he can't really like talk to you, you know. But he, you know, he.
They can, when you talk to animals, they can basically talk to you.
Yeah, they can
They
do
don't
like
tell you.
gestures and
You
stuff,
like-
like yes or no, right?
No, they can talk when you have
They can
the ability to
But
spell.
okay? So this is out of character, but like, the dog has 3 intelligence. Does that make a difference?
Yeah,
Okay.
they talk like an idiot, but they
Yeah.
talk.
Okay. So
Talk like a-
so what do you want? You want to know if the dog is like hungry and thirsty, right?
Yeah, but real quick, have you ever played Fallout 76?
I have, but probably
There's a
not
quest
enough
in
to.
there where a scientist developed a way to hear animals' thoughts, and it's just like hunger, food, danger, horny, sex, fuck.
Pretty much, that's how he would talk. Yes.
Yeah.
Or like if like he saw somebody kill somebody, be like, "Oh, big bad man."
Right.
meant danger.
Right. So right. So what do you want to ask exactly first? Food and hunger.
First, I want to ask him if he's okay because he ran a long way.
Well, he kind of lets you know in simple words like, you know, hungry, thirsty, tired, you know.
All right, I give him a ration and some water.
And so he like kind of hops up on his back legs and puts his front paws on your chest and tries to lick your face.
Oh, you're a good boy, and I can give him scratches all over.
And you hear
Good boy.
things like from him like, ooh, wonderful love.
Yeah. And then I'll ask him, what'd you see when you were up there?
He says, giant monster, big white giant monster.
Oh, I would relay that to the rest of the group.
Sounds like a yeti.
Yeah, you're right. I didn't even think about that.
I would say we fight the first giant, and then we fight the second big white giant.
Are any of you familiar with Yetis or giants? Which is stronger? Like, which should we do first?
Would I or Nakla know anything about yetis? Because we live in.
Let's ask.
Is that a history check? Or...
I mean, you could definitely do you could do like a history check or something if you want, Henrik. And then Nochlin, I mean, you could too, or whatever. I mean, you might know based on your characters and your backgrounds if you know anything about them too, and if you'd want to share that with the party. It'd be actually nature. It'd be nature. I'm sorry, not history. It would be
I'm
nature.
proficient in nature. That's better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
So close to a 20.
So what do y'all want to know? Exactly.
What's stronger, a Yeti or a giant?
Oh, okay. Yeah, I can look that up for you. And I'll let you know the ones who had the good rolls.
We all rolled
Yeah.
so well.
Yeah. Okay. So let's see. Let me pull those both up then.
Like, we wouldn't know stats, but we'd know.
But yeah,
I know, but I
what's
can
more
look. I
dangerous?
can compare them and kind of give you an idea. And what was the other one called? Darn it!
You would know by stories like which one is more intimidating.
but they're about the same, honestly.
All right, let's go for the Yeti. I don't want this poor man to die.
He's gonna die of thirst, though. But I guess we can go save him first.
Let's go save him. Just saying, look out for that group. They're a real dangerous bunch.
Yeah.
They're not to be trusted.
Yeah, I mean,
And then, if anything, it gets us we'll be well ready to fight the giant for the mead. We need
All
practice.
right.
I hope they're not hostile with us. Maybe you should hide your face, Screms.
If we see him, I'll hide. Let you guys do the talking.
Okay,
Borrow one of your guys' cloaks.
of course. All right. Well,
You
let's
might
head
have
out.
to need both cloaks.
Yeah, 2 cloaks. Very big.
Double cloak.
Tie one cloak to the other.
Knockland's pretty big.
Okay, I'm just trying to find the travel speed. I think, what was it before? It was a fourth a mile per hour?
Yeah, but now we have the dogs and sleds.
Right. No, but was it was a fourth? Was it a half with snowshoes, I believe?
Yeah, half a mile with snowshoes.
With snowshoes. Yeah, with the dogs it's twice as fast. So you can move an entire mile, you know?
Mile an hour?
Yes.
Okay,
I believe that's what it is, right? Yeah. You can move a mile an hour with the dogs.
Do we gotta feed the dogs?
Yes, you do.
Are we getting any rations?
So you will need rations, and it's 4 dogs.
How many dogs are there?
It's 4 dogs. Oh no, 8 dogs. That's right. It's 8 dogs.
How much is rations?
We don't have to worry about food.
How much?
We don't have to worry about food for the dogs.
That's right. You have your good berry, right?
Yeah.
Right.
I still want to buy a fishing pole before we go.
All right. We don't have to role play that though.
Like a handful of rations, like 5. What's 5 rations?
I'm gonna make them a gold apiece.
A gold apiece? Shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
I have good berry too. So
Yeah, that's right. So
There's a lot of
y'all really don't need food when you have the ranger and the druid who can make food for you.
We got 20
That's not
berries.
real. A lot of tensions can be lowered by offering somebody a nice warm meal, you know?
Yeah, so you can go ahead and buy some. We'll just not have to find a person to buy it from though. So just go ahead and reduce the gold and add the rations to your character sheet. And then you needed a fishing pole, you said?
Yes, please.
Let me see if I can get you a fishing pole here.
We're not going to be near any water.
Not at all?
Well, the lake is frozen up there.
Yeah.
Break through the lake. I know a
Is
certain
there-
You
is
person
could
there,
that
also, like,
I can
scoop
easily
up
melt the
snow.
hole.
You
Scoop
could
up
and
snow and
you could
boil it
do
over
some
the
ice
fire.
fishing if you'd really like to.
Yeah.
Oh, great. So fishing.
Guys, remember the time when we caught like 500 fish?
No.
That's what I'm thinking. Dogs love fish.
We didn't really catch them.
I don't
remember because that was
What is the fishing pole called? Because it's not showing up in the items. That's weird.
Maybe it's fishing rod.
Maybe, yeah.
Well, it would have probably popped up with fishing.
It didn't, though. That's weird.
That's what I'm saying. It's probably
Even when I put in fish, I get fishing tackle. I don't get
Maybe
fish.
that's what it is.
This
Yeah.
kit. Oh, this
Yeah,
kit
yeah.
includes a wooden
Silken
rod,
rod.
silken line. Yeah, this has everything. Okay, cool. So I'll go ahead and add this to your character. That's gonna be 1 gold.
I was about to say it should be cheap.
I figured it'd be about
A
that.
lot of those laying around since it's.
So you can go ahead and remove that from your inventory, and I'll go ahead and add the fishing pole, which you should have in there now, or the fishing tackle.
And I don't need to buy a hand auger because I can easily punch a hole through the ice.
Okay. All right. So are we gonna make our way to the main map now?
Ooh, we're going back. Scrims wants to do something.
What's that?
While we're traveling in the sled, she's gonna be whittling like a little figurine.
Okay.
And then if we pass by where we encounter those goblins, she wants to stop by there.
All right. So can you all see the map now?
Not yet.
It's loading.
still loading in.
It's loading.
Okay.
Here we are.
All right. So the way you can do all of this, there's a couple ways. Y'all can head here, and then, I'm sorry, you're at Bryn Shander. I'm sorry. Y'all can head back up to Targos, take the trail all the way up to around, say, here, and then travel up the Dwarven Valley up to Kelvin's Cairn, which will be tougher it is tougher terrain. So that means you can go a mile an hour from Bryn Shander to Targos all the way almost to Tourmaline. But then once you start making your way here, then you're going to be moving at half speed. So half a mile an hour.
But is the valley easier to travel because they've dug it out, or
Once you get to the Dwarven Valley, yes. That's at that point it won't be rough terrain anymore, and it'll be like a pathway up to Kelvin's Cairn.
Yeah, so about 2.5 miles of difficult terrain.
How long of a journey is this?
So, well, let's see. You're at Bryn Shander right now, so yeah, you're gonna make. You can do that in what, 3 hours then? Just under 3 hours?
3 miles that way.
Yeah, just under 3 hours, and you won't have any issues as far as encounters and stuff, at least at that point. And then it'd be another 5 hours. So about this point, and it was early in the morning, around like I would say around 8 o'clock or so that y'all woke up. So what do we say, about 8 hours to get to? Let me just double check. It's about 3, 2.
That dog ran all night.
He sure did. So yeah, about 8 hours to get up here.
But we're passing by the place where we encounter those goblins, right?
Yeah. Well, no, you can if you'd like. Oh yeah. I mean, if you want to take a shortcut, you could. I mean, y'all could always just go straight from Bryn Shander straight up here and just do that. You could do 7 miles in what, 14 hours, right?
Yeah, it's the same both ways.
Yeah.
Scraps would just want to request that we stop by and visit Trig again to see if he's doing okay.
I'd rather go by the lake so that I can ice fish.
Okay. So what's the plan then? Do y'all want to go to Targos first, right?
Real quick, guys, this is what I'm thinking. I think we head all the way up to Tourmaline, and we can rest there, and then make our way over. And that way, if somebody wants to ice fish, we're right on the water. Or, we can get a good rest before trying to sleep out in the middle of the snow path in the valley.
I thought you said they went to Kara Koenig.
They did.
That's just a much longer journey.
I thought we were going to Kelvin's Cairn.
Yep.
You are.
Yeah, that's the plan.
We are.
But I'm saying we stop off at Tourmaline first instead of trying to stay off the road for so long.
Yeah, no, I like that plan. I'm just wondering where Care Koenig comes into play.
Well, be honest, I don't have maps prepped and stuff for Tourmaline, so if we do go there, would it be okay if we just assume you found an inn and then made your way?
Yeah,
That's fine.
And then
I just don't want to be on the road.
And then let me know, and then for the next session, I can make sure I have stuff prepared for Tourmaline.
Yeah, just a basic inn, for a night.
I hope that doesn't upset you all.
No,
not at all.
Just
I'm
didn't expect us to go that far.
I have a bunch of questions about mead that I have to ask at every town.
Okay, so
I'm just hoping that they can hold out for that long.
So we're gonna assume then that, yeah, that's true. I mean, the fastest way would be to just go straight up here, which would take 14 hours, and then from there another. So it would be 18 hours total.
It would
journey.
We got a Tourmaline, it's about the same.
If you went straight there.
14 to Tourmaline.
Yeah, but we get to rest at Tourmaline.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I'm worried about them dying. If
You're also, yeah, it could be a time limited thing, possibly. There is that worry.
I could find a shelter if we go straight there.
You could?
If we go there, we're still resting, so it's still going to be the same amount of time.
Well, you could always just do. You could always just do a short rest. You could do something like that if you wanna.
That's if we have to rest too. We could just try not to.
You could. You could.
The dogs will probably have to rest.
But there's the risk of storms and everything else that being off
ran all the way back.
So the idea is actually with the dogs, they're technically supposed to rest every hour.
Oh.
But the travel time is still the same. That's including the travel time. You see?
Okay.
Gotcha.
Didn't he suggest to stick to the roads too, though?
Well, if you stick to the roads, you're less likely to have encounters, as you'd know. If you do not stick to the roads, things happen.
Yeah, so if we stick to the road, it's only a 6-hour journey from Tamerlane to the path, and then we can run right up with the dogs in a couple hours.
True.
Y'all could do that. So do y'all want to make your way up to Targos, then up to Tourmaline, go ahead and spend the night at the inn?
Or a short rest. Or
I think that's the plan. Also, I get
It's
to see Trig on
the
the way
safest route. I think that's what we should do.
Okay. Well, we're just gonna assume then we'll figure that out. Then you're gonna go here to Targo, so that's gonna take about 2.5 hours, right? You're gonna make your way to Tourmaline, which was what? How much is that? Let me do the. Is it control? I think for the. Yes, there we go. And that is. Why is it not? Why it should show the full amount, right?
yeah, 8
On the
points.
It's 8.5.
Oh, 8. Yeah, on the right side. Okay, yeah, perfect.
It's
So
8.5 hours.
so about 8.5 hours. And then when we figured what it was. Oh, so that's only 1.5 then. So it's going to be what 10 hours total to get to Tourmaline.
That was 2.5, just to be. You were looking at.
Oh, I was looking at the wrong one. Okay, so 11 hours total to get to Tourmaline.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, so
So we're going to assume it's 7 o'clock at night by the time you get to Tourmaline.
how
Do I
tired
get
are
to
we?
visit Trig on the way back, though?
How tired are you?
Oh no, answer the other question first. Sorry.
Yeah, what?
Do I get to visit Trig on the way back down here on our way to Target?
Wait, which one was Trig? That was
The goblin that
the
I
g-
let go.
the goblin. Oh,
Yeah.
well, I mean, they would be long gone by now.
No! Damn it. Okay. Alright.
You may see him again. Okay, we'll see if we can make that happen. Okay. We'll find a way for you to be reunited. All right.
I made this little wooden statue for him and everything.
Okay, well, hold on to that wooden statue. All right. All right. So we're gonna assume it's 7 o'clock. You made your way to Tourmaline. Now, do you want to push on through the night, or do you want to stay for the night?
The plan is to rest here for the night and then head off in the
Because
morning.
if you push on through the night, you would have to take, what is it? A level of exhaustion, I believe?
Yeah.
Or you have to roll, I believe, and then there's a level of exhaustion, right?
Yeah, I think you have to make a Constitution saving
Yeah,
throw.
let me double check what that is exactly, because maybe y'all would want to do that if it's not, if it's an easy roll, you know?
It might be worth the risk.
Uh-huh.
Isn't it just disability that your first point is just disability what the fuck? Disadvantage on ability checks?
I
Not
believe
like
so,
attack
yeah.
rolls? Yeah.
It's just like on perception checks, right, or something? Disadvantage?
Yeah, just like ability checks and shit, but not
Any
attacks.
ability check.
It's anyone? Okay. I didn't have my travel rules pulled up. Let me pull it up. Darn it.
Yeah, right now it's 6 hours to get to the path.
We're not resting. Why
right.
didn't we just go straight there?
I think they want to look at what it is.
Well, also encounters.
We all wanted to.
Yeah,
rest.
to avoid encounters. that too.
Right.
Also, we might not we might still rest. I don't think that's been decided yet.
Yeah, we're deciding right now.
I'm willing to push through.
Me too.
How the fuck do you do it again to leave a thing when you're measuring stuff?
Well, just do both because that is going to be different. Because this is rough terrain going from these two locations
Well,
versus this would be straight.
I looked at the rules for
Okay, you can do
going
a
beyond your limit.
right
It's actually you have to make a throw for every
hour
after
past 8 hours.
So
Yep.
So you'd have to make
Yeah, I'm looking up it
3
right now.
rolls
Right.
right now if we want to make it to Tourmaline.
Yes. Yeah, I'm looking at it right now. Actually what it is it's a difficulty of 10 plus 1 for each hour past 8. Right. So the difficulty is actually going to be, so what is it? We said 11 hours. It would be a 13. And if you fail, you gain a level of exhaustion if you want to try to push through the night, which is fine because you could easily then go ahead and rest and then you would get your exhaustion back, you know,
Okay, yeah.
if that's what y'all want to do.
Yeah, I mean, if we just
But if you want to
If
just
we're resting, we're losing time anyway. Let's just
But if-
rest here. And
yeah,
then
yeah. So, but if you want to just keep going, then you would have to add another hour for each one, which would end up being a lot to push through.
I'm pretty sure we would have to
say
roll
we
three
should rest.
times.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's just rest.
Just rest at Tourmaline and then get back on.
But he's saying to get to Tourmaline, we already would have had to have rolled 3 Constitution.
Yeah, we have to
saving
roll
throws.
3 times. And
No. It's a difficulty check of 10 plus
no, it
each
says,
hour, right?
It says.
Oh,
For
you
each
have to make the
additional hour,
Constitution
you have
saving
to
throw
make a
at the
saving
end of the
throw at
hour.
end of the
Yeah.
hour. So we'd have to
Yeah.
make 3. 1 is 11, 1 is 12, and 1's 13.
Correct.
It
Correct.
doesn't take a whole day to get to
Tobias is
Tourmaline.
already exhausted. 1 exhaustion for Tobias.
Okay.
But it didn't take a whole day to get to Tourmaline.
It does.
But
It's 8
it does
hours.
say-
Yeah. Yeah.
It took 11 hours, he said.
Yeah.
Tobias
Once
is
you...
almost dead.
Unless
2 levels of exhaustion.
Unless we
already?
rested at
Unless you
Targus,
rest
something like
at
that.
That's what I'm
Targos.
saying.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Let's
No.
not do the Constitution saves just yet. Let's just
Yeah,
decide what we want to do. If you
While
rest
we
it,
travel. I got a suggestion. 8-hour travel out here. Rest for the night. I'll try and find shelter. Since we're gonna have to make Constitution saving throws going the other way, and then try to make the rest of the way the next day.
But we could be attacked the entire time out
Does
here.
it really take like over a day to get to Tourmaline?
11 hours, and after 8 hours
Yeah,
of
from
traveling
Bridge
outside, after 8 hours of traveling outside from the cold,
yes.
we suffer. We have to make Constitution saving throws.
Correct.
From, like trying to
Trying to
withstand the
push
cold.
through it. Yeah.
Exhaustion, yeah. I mean, if we go like there and travel like just the full 8 hours, and we can find shelter,
And then try to
we can
find
just-
shelter, you can do that too. Yeah.
Yeah, then we can just shoot straight to the Dwarven Valley the next day.
I like that idea.
So
Okay.
if you leave
Let's-
at
let's
like
do that.
9 in the morning from Brinchander and it's like 11 hours later, like in like 10 p.m. or 11 p.m. or whatever, we get exhausted.
Yeah, so
No,
how
you
it
have a
works
chance
is-
of getting exhausted.
Yeah, how it works is
That's like
every
less than a
hour
day,
that
though.
you travel after 8 hours, you have to make a Constitution saving throw, and if you fail, you get a level of exhaustion.
That little ping is
If you
about how
wanted-
far you can all get, by the way.
Oh, it's just from traveling. It's not just like, oh, it's been half a day, you get exhausted.
No,
That's
traveling in
8
the
hours.
cold. Traveling,
Okay.
Traveling
Oh,
past your
okay.
limits.
Now I understand.
Yeah.
Is this specifically?
It's not
No
even for
matter
cold.
what?
It's just for
Or
any
is it for
travel.
cold?
Yeah, it's
For
for
any
any.
travel?
It's
Any
for any
travel.
travel. Yeah. But y'all are fine on the cold, but you have your cold weather clothing.
I'd say we just have the ranger
But-
try and find us some shelter.
well, hold on then.
there.
If it's not because of the cold,
Yeah.
we're on sleds. We're not really traveling. We're with the dogs, right?
I think it's still.
I thought it was.
Well, the dogs will be tired too.
But you said
Yeah, but they only need an hour per. Yeah, technically the dogs only need an hour per hour. So, and that includes the travel. So, yeah,
An hour per hour.
yeah.
Is it-
So
it's traveling. What? I thought you could travel like 15 miles a day or something like that. I thought that was.
that's
part
if
of
you. It says
traveling.
forced march. The travel pace table assumes the characters travel for 8 hours in a day. They can push on beyond that limit at the risk of exhaustion. But yeah, you do have the dogs. But you know what?
Yeah,
the
we're not-
the
we're
dogs
not
could also get
exhausting ourselves.
exhausted too. And even though that's not really a rule, I think it would make sense. You know?
All right, so if we're here and we start getting exhausted, I think we should just do like a little rest here and then keep going the rest of the way to Kelvin's Cairn.
So you want to travel 8 hours with the dogs, and then go 9. Everyone roll one, and then see if anyone fails. If anyone gets exhausted, then we rest.
I'm saying we should rest before we start doing saves. And then
Well, no. What he's saying is he's gaming the system in a way. Yeah, you go your hour. All right, it makes sense. You go your hour,
Yeah.
and if for some reason y'all don't pass the saving throws, then y'all go
You're
ahead and
gonna rest
camp
anyways.
Yeah, it
You
makes
see?
sense. Like someone's getting too tired to
to
keep
move
going.
on. Yeah, it isn't really gaming the system. It would make sense to be that way.
Yeah.
So
that
we
sounds great. We should do that.
okay.
All
So
right,
what we're gonna
that's
assume
fine.
is you're right here, right now. Okay. Everyone, go ahead and roll a Constitution save now. Screms is first. 19. You pass. Tobias, you pass.
It was super confusing trying to figure that out.
Henrik does not
Came to a
pass.
good decision.
Nochlin passes. And then Dustin. You pass as well. So, currently, Henrik has 1 exhaustion. If you... Yeah, after going another mile. So that would be what? Well, no, y'all would be going into the rough terrain. So it would be after half a mile. Well, no. Yeah, technically it would be after half a mile, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. So
Right
about there.
So Heinrich, do you let us know that you're? Are you like letting us know you're tired, or are you gonna try and keep pushing through?
Correct.
I want
Sure.
to try to keep pushing through
Okay.
All right, let's keep going.
and try to go for
Another-
another hour.
All right.
Another
So
half
that'd be-
mile.
So-
Rolls again.
So I'm going to need more rolls. All right. All right. Oh, wow. Good roll so far.
Oh yeah.
Oh, man. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Is that everyone? Or did we miss someone? No, we didn't miss someone.
Oh.
So both Gobak and Henrik have have one exhaustion. And let me I need to put a token or something for y'all.
Obak,
Good
do you
idea.
let us know you're exhausted, or you keep pushing
yet.
through?
I keep pushing through.
You guys
My
are crazy.
thing is horrible.
Here.
I'll let you guys know as soon as I get one.
I'm going to put you right there as a token. All right. Can y'all all see Gobak?
Yep.
Okay, so that's where you are right now. So do you all do you let him know, Dustin?
No.
Okay, so both Gobak
So,
and
Henrik.
Henrik.
I
Okay.
I think we should stop just because it's a half mile now. We're risking a lot for a half mile.
Yeah, you are.
Well, they're not
That's-
letting us know though.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're fine.
We don't know
yeah.
that.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. You're right. Now,
Again.
Okay, everyone roll.
all right, let's go.
Oh God.
Oh, I rolled the wrong thing. Damn it.
All right. So shit. So Dustin, you are now at 2 exhaustion.
Guys, I gotta go to bed.
That was
more.
check for the save.
What do you get?
Yeah,
for,
I
what's-
accidentally did it, but it's the same. So
2 levels of exhaustion. His
How about
speed is
Dustin
halved.
did a check?
Yeah. Yeah.
oh,
So
Yeah.
He's walking really slow.
Yeah, he's not doing so well.
well,
All right.
walking, but yeah.
All right. So now, if you're looking for camp, I need a survival check from you, James.
Oh, Gobak, I thought you were a red cobalt. Why are you blue? So, you said survival?
Yeah.
My specialty, even with a 9.
Yeah, that's good. All right. So you do find shelter for the night. I'm not going to really go much into it. And nothing happens overnight during the
Is
rest.
there anything we could do for anyone who looks? Can anyone help Gobak? He looks like he's about to die. I say during the
Well,
night.
yeah.
doesn't the rest fix that?
That's
or-
his story.
The rest only removed 1 exhaustion, so you are still at 1 exhaustion, Dustin. Henrik is fine now. He is at 0 exhaustion. As far as removing exhaustion, I think the only way is to do a long rest, right?
yeah.
Okay.
Moving it like entirely.
I didn't know
we
if
have
someone
a
had
fire.
a spell or something.
Yeah, there may be a spell for it, right?
I don't know.
Let me look.
I was pretty much asking the spellcasters if they had anything. Probably like restoration. Not restoration. I don't know. I don't know the cure wounds, does it?
Yeah.
Not much I could really do.
I don't think they're really.
I don't think second wind.
Greater Restoration does it, but it's a 5th level spell for bards. Yeah.
No.
All right, so we taking a long rest, or we keep going?
Y'all took a long rest.
We did.
Yeah, you
we
took
have to.
you took a long rest. Okay.
Okay.
So, we're going to keep on trudging through. So, to go from here to there, it would take it's going to take 4 hours, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to take 4 hours. We're going to say it's 8 o'clock in the morning the next day, you know? So it is now noon, and you have made your way into the Dwarven Valley Path.
How many hours was that?
4 hours.
Okay.
Is there anything like cool about what's with the Dwarven Valley? Is it like
Yeah, as you make your way into the Dwarven Valley, it's kind of like got a Grand Canyon type quality to it. Yeah, it's all like ice and rock making its way up, pretty wide too. So this is an absolute spectacle what you're seeing right now. And
History check to learn more about the canyon.
if I can find more about the canyon, let's see.
make it up, like the song?
Oh, they called it the ass crack of the world.
Yeah, go ahead, make it.
That's crack of the world.
I got all sorts of history for you.
Oh, that's some good history.
Oh yeah, you learned a whole lot about the Dwarven Valley
A lot of history.
in your time of studies. You would have learned that during the 14th century, the dwarves of this valley managed to draw the wizard Aker Kessel and his forces within their southern tunnels, and they proceeded to collapse those tunnels on the mall, killing many and stopping an invasion of Icewind Dale. And then in the years that follows, many dwarves from Clan Battlehammer left the valley and resettled in the home of their lineage. So what you would know now, though, is that dwarves go here for mining purposes to find the iron ingots they need for mining. But yeah, the reason they use this as a way to collapse forces invading into Icewind Dale back in the 14th century.
And now it's like mining tunnels and stuff?
Essentially, yeah.
Cool.
Throughout.
Neat.
So I'm gonna. Sorry.
Thanks, history teacher Henry.
Thanks for teaching us that. That was so cool.
So I will say as well, it's going to be 5 more miles up to the mountain base, which was going to be 1 more con roll.
Okay.
Because we've gone 4.
Mm-hmm.
So 4 plus 5 is 9. So
Yes.
So 1 con roll to get there.
yeah.
Okay.
Literally doing the Everest of D&D.
Pretty much, yeah. Yeah.
You raised a fair point.
Yeah, pretty much.
All right, 1 more con check, everybody.
Come on, baby. Yes.
Well, before the con check,
Oh.
I need to do something.
This might go yeah, right.
I need to I need to find a roll table real quick. Sorry. 1 second.
Uh-oh.
Here we go. There it is.
Oh, encounters, I see.
Okay, why is this going so slow?
I don't know. I have a really high ping. I hope it's not me.
Yeah, let me go ahead and restart the server real quick. Actually, let me just double check him.
Oh, yeah, you do have ridiculous.
Wait, why does it say Gobak draws a result? Did you see that, Dustin, or no?
Oh no, we can't hear him.
Can't. Oh.
I didn't see it on mine.
Okay, good. Yeah, let me go ahead and I'm going to reload my application and see if that helps with it being really slow.
It's the storm. The storm got you.
Yeah, exactly. It was the storm.
So like, do we need to leave and join back, or
So is that better?
is a lot better?
I don't see their ping yet.
No, their pings are still around 150.
Yeah, but Tobias's was like 400.
Yeah.
Yeah, that looks a whole lot better now. How's yours, Tobias? I mean, Chris.
I'm waiting for it to load.
Okay.
Characters.
I mean, I can see the map. I just can't. Oh yeah, it's still 434. That's funny. I don't know why. I'm hardwired into my internet.
All right.
You're
And
right.
then, so it's
gotta
16, 8. All right.
Got a couple people watching Netflix over there.
No, it's actually maybe like 1 person on the internet besides me.
I want to watch the new Moon Knight.
Could be
series.
downloading something.
Just came out today.
Really?
First episode. Yeah.
Okay. I don't have a battle map for this, so we're just gonna like. Actually, I might be able to pull one together real quick. Actually,
Theater of mind.
no, I
We
might be
could
able.
throw the tokens on the map.
Oh,
Yeah, I could do that. I think there may be a way to do one really easily, though.
Me and Nochlin and Heinrich are Pokemon trainers.
Yeah, I can do it this way, actually.
Your guy's literally attack is a Pokemon like, was it
Yeah.
Seed Fire or was it?
It's I I don't remember what it's called, but yeah, it's basically just like flamethrower. is what it
It's
is.
literally a Pokemon named attack too. It sounds like Seed Flame, go. Or
Yeah.
All right. This could be
Seed Flame.
real fast. I just got to pull a monster in real fast and we should be good.
A monster. Why we gotta fight a monster?
What the hell?
I didn't sign up for this.
Frick you, man.
All right. There we go. And
Mr. James lacks permission to update.
User skins lacks permission to update actor.
what's that?
By the way,
We lack permission to update actor.
What do you mean? What are you talking? I haven't pulled you into the scene yet, so.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
that's just the message that we got.
Yeah, so it's gonna take a second. Sorry.
I got my sword.
by the way, I uploaded my internet speed, so and it's not the problem. I don't know what's going on. Oh, hey, it got better.
Yeah, that's why I went ahead and restarted the
Comcast was like, "Oh shit, he's testing
server.
us. Speed up his internet."
It's calling our bluff.
Yeah. Oh,
Almost
you call
done
them
here.
And they're like, you call them and they're like, you complain. Next, you know, your internet's fast the next week too.
Yeah, and then it gets sucky again.
You're like, what do they do?
At this rate, let's just go all the way to the glacier.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and pull you all in now.
The glacier? Oh, you nuts, dude. I'm a ranger. I'm not that good. Yet.
Come on, Ranger. Range.
I mean, I found a shelter. Twice.
All right. Actually,
Murder.
the lights
We
would.
murdering.
Okay, so you're all pulled into the scene now.
It's loading. Here we are.
Loading.
It's real dark.
It is dark.
It's very dark. Is it nighttime?
It is nighttime now. No, would it be nighttime? I'm trying to think. What time is it now?
We
Is
only
it?
traveled-
Because you only travel 4 hours, right?
When we
Yeah.
got
It'd be
to
like
the
it's like
valley,
noon.
So yeah. Okay, so there you go.
a doggo.
So
Big doggo.
yeah, in the distance you see what looks to be like a giant wolf. It hasn't noticed your presence yet.
I got this.
Yeah.
Hey guys, who can talk to animals again? Send them
I can.
forth.
I would like to drink this. Or actually, I won't just immediately drink it. What's the best charisma?
Probably Golbach.
Me.
You
But
see
do I
that
trust
wolf?
Go-
See how he has blood on his mouth? You
Yeah,
want to talk to that thing?
But this is a potion of animal friendship.
I could try to talk to it and see if it's friendly or not.
Yeah, here, take this potion, talk to it, and if it starts attacking,
Yeah,
make
here,
it our friend.
go.
I mean, I don't need the potion. I could just do that.
I know, but
But
the
that-
potion isn't to talk, it's to charm.
Use a beast with 4 eyes. Well, otherwise, the beast will succeed on wisdom and be charmed by you. Oh. I could do that.
All right.
Like how you pawned it off.
So what's the
take
plan?
I'll take it and then I'll drink it and then I'll approach the wolf. How long does it last? Does it last long enough that I can like walk over to it?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
24 hours.
Do,
Oh,
does
it's 24 hours. Holy shit.
Yeah.
it spot us or do we spot it first?
It has not seen you yet.
Had it be sneaky?
It must see and hear you, so I'll wait until it sees me, and then I will consume the potion and then start approaching.
So you're gonna start approaching. Okay. As you make your way in, it does notice you, and steps.
Didn't notice. Oh, keep going.
Oh wait, did you want to be in stealth or something? I'm sorry.
No, I was because the condition is it has to see or hear you. For
Right.
the effect to take place.
Okay. So I'm not sure if it would be that. I don't know if it'd be able to hear you. Well, no, it's a dog, so it'd have really good distance for hearing.
They have advantage on perception checks that require smelling or hearing.
Yeah.
You know your wolves.
We had a pet wolf in our last party.
So it would be able to hear you for sure. But as it sees you coming forward, it steps back.
I will take out a ration and like hold it out, and, like approach slowly.
Okay. Takes a step in.
Another step in. Another step in.
All right.
Another step in.
I'm gonna make sure I keep a little.
What is your body language as you're making your way in?
Just very like non-threatening, but like hand up, like hey, I'm here, I exist. Here's some food. Holding it out.
Okay. It doesn't move. It stays where it is.
And then we'll use the effects of the potion that I consume to attempt to charm it.
Okay.
Just FYI, I'm not to admit, it's 30 feet you have to be within to do it.
Yeah.
Okay, well, when I get within 30 feet.
You want to try to get him with 30 feet? Okay. I'll let you go in within 30 feet.
It looks at your ration. It looks at you. It looks at the ration. Looks at you.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, that's 30 feet.
Yeah, that's good.
The better
All right.
deal.
Then must succeed on a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
The DC is 13.
All right. Did you apply the effect in your character yet? Or how's that?
I don't know. I said I drank the potion. I don't know if there's something I need to like click or anything.
I think you apply the effect. That's weird. Oh no, I have to do it on the. Never mind. Just go ahead and do the DC, the wisdom saving throw. Or do I do the saving
The wolf
throw?
does it.
Yeah. Okay, so you go ahead and you use the potion, right? And you're trying to charm it, right? And then the wolf goes ahead and does the saving throw. Got it.
How do you charm a wolf? I want to hear this.
Okay.
A giant wolf.
Just like talking gently to like, hello.
You're like,
Hey there, friend.
start hollering.
Let's see. When you can.
Pull over on your back.
Okay.
Now, wolves, you have to like make your presence known.
As you try to charm it, you don't notice whether or not anything happened.
I will just continue approaching it with the food, and then after I get about 10 more feet, I'll like toss the food in between us.
It backs off.
It backs off.
Yes, it does.
Still try to talk to it.
Go backs in the back. Talk to it.
Now, I believe with that
Animals.
animal friendship, can't you just keep doing it over and over again? Like a.
It's probably immune for 24 hours.
Let me double check that though. I think with that one, I think with the potion, you can keep doing it over and over again, right?
Now it says
I
if the beast's intelligence 4 or higher spell fails, otherwise the beast must succeed on wisdom saving throw or be charmed for the spell's duration. If you
So that means you can't do it again. You can't try it again on that same animal.
With the speak
Yeah.
with animal spell, it doesn't specify how close the animal needs to be to me.
Okay,
for
so
me
you do want to try to speak with the animal?
Yeah, speak with animals.
Okay.
And I don't know how close I need to be, but if this is close enough, I'll be like, "Hey, we don't mean to do any harm. I'm gonna leave you some food here, and we're just gonna go on past. All right?"
It says too many.
Too many people.
And then it says yes.
We won't bother you. We're going somewhere else.
It backs off even more.
We're just gonna go past, okay?
You said you're just gonna go past, okay? Like as in you're asking if you can pass.
Yeah.
Um,
In exchange for the food I brought you.
He says, just kind of like, yes, okay. That's about as much as the...
All right, I'll head back.
All right. So you would be making your way from west to east to get where you need to go, essentially, is how I'm putting this. I would say that on the top side, was it right? Like all this right here would be one side of the like canyon, essentially. And this would be the other side.
All right.
So you do have to get past the wolf.
Can I make a perception check and see if there's any other if there's any footprints, like other wolf footprints, or if there's any wolves hiding anywhere else?
Sure. And do you want to do a perception check on the wolf itself? Because y'all never really asked what it looked like or anything.
Yeah.
I imagine I would have seen it once I got within 15 feet of it.
Okay. So what you would have noticed, let's see, double check this. Let me make sure I do this right. You would see what looks to be like a gleam of intelligence in its eyes.
So this one could probably talk to me. Have a conversation with me. But I'll say, yeah. He said it's okay for us to go by, just don't bother him.
Alright, cool.
He found
just,
his way in this way.
hug the wall.
So you're all going to keep on moving?
Yeah, we're gonna hug the wall and just
As you
stay
start
there.
hugging the wall, he starts moving around you, coming around to your backside, and following you.
Whoa.
I'll you guys stay behind me.
And he keeps following.
I'll be like, hey, are you following us?
He doesn't respond.
Oh no.
He just stares at you.
You can keep going, all right?
I'm just gonna do a little bit of fire in my hand, not a full firebolt, just to be like, hey, watch it. And keep
Okay.
walking.
So you put stop. I need you to stop then.
Oh, sorry.
So you do the fireball? You put
Yeah.
a fireball in the sky or something like that?
I mean, just kind of in my hand a little bit. I don't do a full one.
All right. He feels threatened.
Ah, fuck.
Ah, shit.
Everyone roll for
I messed it
initiative.
up.
Damn, we gotta fight a smart wolf.
My bad.
Do y'all see his name?
Crimmy?
I just made something up. It said to do that.
That's awesome.
Messed up. He's gonna let us go.
Okay. All right. So that'll be Tobias's turn first.
Oh, did you roll for me? Thank you.
Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to. If I did.
No, it's all good. Well, I don't really want to kill him.
If he's attacking us, we don't really got a choice.
Alright,
You're the one who threatened him.
this is true. Well, I threatened him with fire, so let's give him a taste.
Okay.
I've been wanting to try this out anyway.
Yeah.
Or should I save it? I should save it.
Just don't hit me.
Just no team damage. No, what do they call that?
Use it.
Friendly
We're probably
fire.
gonna rest. We should probably rest one more time before we do anything else.
Yeah.
Target a token. What is... Do I have to press
You have to click on the wolf and...
Hover over it and press T.
T. Yeah, hit T over the wolf.
T? Thank you. Thank you.
That's what it was.
Oh, yeah.
Whoa!
Ooh.
All right.
Animation.
Yeah.
Scorching Ray.
3 rays. 3.
So you get 3 rays.
So
Yeah.
It's 3 rays.
Yeah, you have to make 3 attacks.
Yeah.
Yep.
What's tough about it though with this, when you hit damage, for the first. Well, oh yeah. So the first one hits. So now we'll go ahead and roll for damage. All right. Did it apply it already? Yes, it did. So so that hit for 8 fire damage. Now, to do it again, go ahead and just roll a d20, and then we'll add 5 to it to see if it hits. That way we can stay out of the.
I could just do it and have it not consume a spell slot.
Does it let you do that?
Yep.
Okay, yeah. We'll do that 2 more times then. Okay, that does not hit. And that does not hit.
Alright.
All right. It's now Nocklin's turn. Well, I'm not sorry. Did you want to do anything else? I apologize.
No.
Okay.
Good.
I am going to move 30 feet over here.
All right.
Pull out my bow and shoot the wolf.
All right. And that hits.
Five points of damage.
Nice. All right.
That's the end of my turn.
All right. Screms.
All right, Screms, after trying to make friends with the wolf and then seeing Tobias threaten it and then light it on fire, is gonna go into a rage.
All right.
So she is now raging. As
bad.
much as angry as she is at Tobias, she's gonna know, she knows what she has to do, and she's gonna rush towards the wolf and make a reckless attack with her great axe.
I hope our wolves aren't mad.
I was just thinking of the Padme meme where she's like, "You're mad at the wolf, right?"
Well, we're just gonna assume your sled is like, you know.
Scrims is Anakin. You're mad at the wolf, right?
We're gonna assume you got off your sled, kind of thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
How do I make like an advantage with the great axe?
What are you trying to do?
Like, because it's a reckless attack, so how do I roll for advantage?
Did you go into rage? You have to select rage. So click yourself and then use rage.
Okay. Click myself.
Yeah, well, just use rage on yourself. Yeah. So if you go into features and then roll for rage, it should apply to yourself. And now everything you do, now rage it's working as an active effect. So it went ahead and added all your stuff.
So now it should count my reckless attack too.
Let's see. Starting at sale, you throw aside all current when you make your first attack.
So it should apply it, right?
Well, no. You to do advantage, just hold shift and then do whatever you want to do, and it'll roll twice for you.
God damn! I targeted a token. What the fuck?
Yeah, target the token, and then if you want to attack it, go ahead and choose what you want to attack. But when you roll, hold shift. Yeah, and it'll do it. Perfect. So that does hit, and then you would roll for your damage now. And that hits for 9 damage. Wait. Why did it take off so much?
Did 15 slashing damage according to the...
Oh, 15. Holy shit. Why did it take off 15?
I don't know, because I'm big and strong.
Was it 1d12? Oh, okay. +4, +2. Yeah. Damn. But that says 9 slashing damage. So why does it hit for 15?
Because does advantage...
That's
does the rage do anything?
The sword is the 9.
Uh-huh.
The strength modifier is 4, right? And then 2 for rage.
Oh, okay. So yeah. So he is in pretty bad shape right now, which you can see on the
hard.
Yeah. So you can go ahead and just So you pull out your great axe and swing it right at it, the kind of wolf shoulder, left shoulder, kind of right on top of its front leg, and it just jams right into that leg. And when you pull it out, the kind of pointed side of the axe kind of takes a chunk out with it as you pull it
I even have
out.
the little rage icon on the initiative.
Yeah, you do.
And don't think I have anything as a bonus action, so end of my turn.
So now, since you did reckless attack, that means I would
gets
roll.
advantage at attacking
Yes. Okay. So now, Kermie over here, the wolf, pissed off that it just got knocked the fuck out, decides to bite Scrims.
Hit me with your best
Rems
shot.
just slap the shit out of me.
And it does hit.
Relevant meme.
All right. Okay, so I need you to
Make a
roll
strength
a DC, a strength saving throw.
I've fought wolves before. Oops. Wait, did it do it with advantage?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, because I'm raging. Right.
Yes. Well,
Yeah.
do you do everything with advantage when you're raging like that?
If it's a strength.
Okay,
Strength.
Pretty much.
perfect. Okay, so you make the save.
Constitution.
You make the save, but let me go ahead and roll for damage now.
So glad we have a barbarian.
All right. Why didn't it show?
So
And an
skins
idiot
and
wizard.
rune.
What?
You sent that to me and you only.
That's weird, but I don't even see it.
That's weird.
I didn't see your last one either. Usually it like says like you rolled behind the screen or
Maybe because I targeted. Let me take it off and try it again. All right.
We're still getting the hang of this.
Oh no, there it goes. Now it showed. That was weird. It just took a long time to show. All right. So
Oh, it already like changed
Yep.
my hit points, I think. Yeah.
yeah, but why would it only hit for 3 though? Something's going on weird. Because it says 30. Yeah, it's not showing the results for some reason. Let me do the damage one more time. Something's going on.
Maybe it just rolled bad.
Oh, it's funky.
Yeah, it's supposed to be 13 damage onto you. But then when I applied it,
Oh, she's raging, so she has her barbarian.
Oh yeah, I have resistance to all damage. I forgot.
that's true. Okay, so that's why it only took. Okay, so that
That's
means
like
it's only going to take 3 damage off of you. Okay,
Yeah.
got it. Got it.
Fucking big and strong. Look at my goddamn.
Yeah, you're kicking all sorts of ass. All right. So, yeah, the wolf's going to stop at that.
Wolf's gonna fucking piss itself. Is what it's gonna do.
Yeah, it is.
So I am going to cast Flaming Sphere.
All right.
I don't know, like I need a token for that, or it lets me have one. I think.
Oh, sick.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
And then I'm gonna use my bonus action to ram it into the wolf, and it makes a dexterity saving throw against DC 13.
Okay. So I got to do a saving throw.
I want an animated spell.
The wolf makes the save.
Okay, so he takes half damage.
Half
So he only
damage?
Takes one.
So 1 damage.
Takes 1 damage.
Yeah. All right.
That's my
Every
turn.
little bit helps.
And is that your turn?
Yep.
All right. Oh wait, why did it? Oh, you already did. Okay, go back.
Yeah.
It is now your turn.
Go ahead, just use my bow.
All right. That hits.
Then did that. Oh, let me roll for damage. And I'm doing my sneak attack.
Nice.
Damn.
Nice.
Bye bye, Wolfie.
Yeah, it's probably dead, isn't it?
Just barely.
Oh, just barely.
So as you hit with your second, sneak attack, and wait, so it hit for how much for the first 7, and then the sneak attack was
7
number
plus 6.
6.
Yeah, roll.
Oh yeah, that's dead. Didn't apply it. Would you like to describe your kill, Dustin?
It goes straight through the giant wolf's head,
Okay.
and blood and brains splatter out onto Scrims.
Aw.
An arrow, not a bullet.
All right.
I'm from away, and then Gobak's just like, save me a coat!
I like that wolf.
That was the weirdest arrow I've ever seen. It exploded backwards.
And Screms with blood all over her face looks at the wolf, and it seems like it was absolutely skin and bones and desired human flesh. Well, orc flesh.
Hawk looks up and is
I
like,
gave him food. It could have just asked for more.
see, Macklin,
Didn't want that food.
there's a point in a wolf's head. You hit it just right.
This shit.
Yeah, everybody
got-
knows that, man.
I write that down.
Scrim's gonna-
This is the second time I've seen you do that.
Oh wait, are we still in combat? What?
Here. And
Uh-oh.
Okay, there we go. I couldn't move.
no combat.
Scrim's will just start walking away. 'Cause
Uh,
she likes the wolf.
Guys, let's skin this thing.
hold on, there's barely
Yeah.
any skin left.
Yeah.
You,
There's still a flaming spear there.
you said we saw some kind of
I'm
intelligence.
trying to figure
A,
it out.
a gleam in its eyes that has now disappeared.
Nothing unusual look on the wolf. Nothing.
The gleam in its eyes you would have recognized from a previous encounter in the lake.
Oh, it was awoken probably the same way that.
Some druid mischief out here, huh?
Maybe it has something to do with the Kraken as well.
The Kraken.
You talking about the
Not Kraken.
the
what was it?
the Plesiosaurus, yeah.
Yeah,
Platypus,
thank you.
yeah.
Yeah, the platypus.
Platypus, yes.
Duckbill platypus.
Giant platypus.
But yeah, it would be enough to assume that it was the same, possibly the same druid that had.
Something's waking up the animals.
Yes.
All right. Yeah, there's nothing more we can get from this wolf. I would say we just continue on with our journey, right?
Unless Dustin wants to skin it for fur, since he seemed to.
Yes.
All right, you can go add a fur skin to your inventory if you would like.
Don't forget the 2 burn marks. One really big and one really, really
No,
small.
I cut around it. Remember, this is a giant wolf.
Yeah, it is a giant wolf. It's about 4 times the size of Gobak, so there's plenty of fur for him to make a coat for himself.
Was it a giant wolf or dire wolf? Was it dire wolf?
I mean, to
Well, it
know,
looks like a
give me,
regular wolf, but
what was it
dire.
be? Not nature. What would it be for? To know that.
Nature.
I think nature. Yeah, give me a nature check.
I mean, maybe history, depending on the.
Oh yeah, yeah. You would definitely know that this is a dire wolf,
Yo, was that a special effect?
an awakened dire wolf.
I don't know what my special effect for skills does.
I don't know, but I heard like a wow.
All right,
I think mine the text glows. I can't remember.
so we're gonna make our way back to the map.
Yeah, I
Yes,
guess.
please.
Yeah.
All right.
Sorry about the wolf scrims. I was just trying to get it away from us.
So then we decided that. How far were we gonna go?
To Kelvin's cairn, at least until we start getting tired again. If we do, we'll take around another.
Because we already did 4 miles, right?
No, we did.
2 miles.
Did we do 4?
4 hours. 4 hours, correct. So if we want to, which means we can do 4 more before taking a rest, unless you want to push it. Which means y'all can get all the way
I think it was noon when we got to the
over
valley,
here.
and then getting to the end
Yeah,
of it.
but
was 4 hours.
Yes. But you do have your 4 hours, yeah.
If we rest, we're going to be climbing this mountain at night. Unless we take a long rest. Or wait.
Then we should probably take a long
We're
rest.
not. Are we? Are we at? We're not at the base of the mountain yet, are we?
I will say you have arrived at the base of the mountain. We can do that.
Okay.
Alright.
Before we go any farther, we should probably search. Right? We're looking for somebody. We should look for like any kind of clues or something, right?
Well, did y'all want to take a rest?
If we're getting tired, but if not, then
Well, y'all are right at your limit,
well, like, do we need to make?
and it
checks
is and
right
it
now?
is nighttime. No, only if you want to move forward.
I need to sleep. My character's still suffering from exhaustion.
Yeah.
I will.
We don't
Hang
want to
tight.
kill ourselves, too. That's
Hang
not a
tight,
good
let me,
recipe plan.
Let me search for somewhere to stay for tonight. Guys, I got some bad news.
You find no nowhere to search, but at least within that hour.
Can I
So
go with him and help him look?
well, no, since you're well, you would have had to do that. You would have had to have done that before.
Yeah.
Since it has been another hour, and y'all have been out in the elements, and we need you all to roll a Constitution saving throw now.
After that, can I try looking for some shelter?
Yeah,
Sure.
let's do it together.
All right.
If you do it together and he finds it, then we wouldn't have had to do that.
True. Well, I thought I would be able to find it in the first one.
Dustin, go ahead and roll.
I did.
Do you have
You did? I don't see your roll.
What's your plus the survival?
I didn't. I did. Definitely did.
Oh,
Are
that's
you on
weird.
private pulse? Or?
+6.
Damn.
Oh,
Yeah, I
now they're all
have,
showing up.
I specialized in it.
Okay,
with
you
my
all made the
ability.
check. So, so that means an hour has gone by past your travel time. Essentially, it's 8:00. Do you want to go ahead and do a survival check to search for shelter again?
Yeah, and I'm
Yep.
gonna help him this time.
Okay,
Give me the help action.
so you'll roll with advantage. Just roll with advantage. All right, and you do in fact find a place to stay for the night.
Sweet.
So y'all can all go ahead and take a long rest.
Me and Henrik go out there, and he's like, "How'd you walk past this?" I'm like, shit.
What are you doing?
Got snow blind. All right, yeah. Rest for the night.
Yes.
I haven't
that
used
bad.
any ability, so I don't even need to take a long rest.
See, this place isn't that bad. You just have to move the bear feces.
All right, and now I'm gonna pull you all in to another scene.
To another encounter. Roll for initiative.
No, it's not another encounter yet, but
I was say we need to.
we need to wrap it up. Yeah, this is gonna be a good spot to stop, but we'll just start right at the beginning of the next place so I can show you.
Yeah.
And
I'm gonna climb a fucking mountain. I didn't expect to get here this quick.
We're gonna kill a wizard and a paladin.
I hear they're quite.
This doesn't
Oh,
sound
I think
good
you're
at
gonna
all.
kill him, but probably not.
Oh, we're
Maybe
gonna
we
kill
could just
him.
push them off. I mean,
Holy shit.
Ooh, cool.
I like the sound effects.
It's like 2D. But we're on it.
Yeah.
okay, so you're what's that?
We forgot something.
What's that?
We didn't bring climbing gear. Sucks for you
Well.
guys. I
Real
can
good.
climb.
rope. You could tie rope
That's
to make
true.
it easier for us.
Yeah.
That's true.
And you would see, and Boy is with you and does know, and will be able to help you.
Okay. Nice.
Yeah,
Since
I
he
mean,
knows
they
where to
brought
go.
Dogs up there.
Exactly.
Dogs don't climb.
Okay.
At least I don't think they do.
We gotta find the path. I guess we could search for a path.
Yeah.
Also, I do have Misty Step now.
You misty step your way all the way up the mountain?
I mean, I can do like a really difficult part.
Yeah.
I'm just like really good at athletics, so like I could probably just climb up.
Okay, so you make your way up to the base of the mountain, but you probably want to search for some kind of evidence of Garrett. I'm
Yeah.
assuming, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so you can either spend hours searching, or let's see.
Can we get Boy's help?
Yeah, I was about to say, if Scrims talk to Boy again.
Okay,
wait, Boy.
yeah. Okay,
you speak with animals and talk to them.
okay, so Boy hears you ask which way to go, and he's like, and he starts moving.
follow him.
And you follow him all the way to the base camp.
Follow that dog.
So the five of you do approach the base camp, and you see two tents pitched in the snow near an icy outcropping that acts as like a natural windbreaker. And between the
quick,
tents
Friends
is an
would be in the
yeah.
back, just in case.
Okay. And between the tents is an overturned sled, still harnessed to the sled, or 5 howling dogs.
Oh no! Feed them!
I think there were 6.
I Yeah,
run
Boy
from
was
the
part of
back
him.
to the dogs and immediately try to feed them.
Yeah, feed all the dogs.
Oh,
Feed all
right.
the boys.
You know what? I'll go ahead and I think there. Oh no, damn it! I thought I had the wolf had a token. Let me see if I can pull it in. I don't know. It doesn't really matter. You see 5 dogs, you feed them all, and they look really happy now that you fed them.
Yeah.
I'm sure. Guys.
So
It's all about food.
so they are harnessed to the overturned sled though, and they look like they haven't been able to break away. You do see that one of them did break away, which was Boy.
Yeah.
Yeah, undo the harness.
Before we wrap this up,
Yeah.
can I do one thing?
Sure.
I want to search for large footprints.
Okay.
Would that be investigation?
No, that would be perception.
Okay.
And it is dim light, so unless you pull out a torch,
I'm gonna do that.
okay.
Isn't this during the day?
Yes, but it is always dim light during the day in Icewind Dale.
Ah, shit.
Yep.
So you would need a torch in order to roll.
Oh, and it's like complete
without
darkness at night. Okay.
Yes.
Where's
Damn, that's fucked
where's
up.
just perception? Oh no, there it is.
It's brutal around here.
I don't have very good perception.
Okay. You spot no footprints.
All right. Well, can
I'm
I
gonna search the
investigate the
tents.
camp?
Yeah.
Did you want to investigate the sled or anything?
Well, I unharnessed all the dogs, so they could go for you.
Yeah, I'll investigate the tent. I mean the sled while he does the tents.
Okay. So who's doing what? Let's see. We got.
Bias is doing the sled. I will do the tents.
Okay.
And I'm helping with, I guess, the tents.
The tents. Okay.
Yeah, just roll with advantage. Yeah.
I mean, you find nothing of use in the tents. It looks like any kind of like supplies had already been brought with them, so it's just kind of showing what's still there.
I'm gonna pack them up. I'm gonna pack them up then. The tents.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead and pack up the tents. We can add tents. We can add two.
Put 'em in the-
We can give you 2 tents as well to your inventory.
I'll
And
ask Boy if he could take me to where he thinks the
Well,
person we're looking for is.
who investigated the sled?
Bias.
Okay,
I guess I was
so-
there.
So Tobias found 2 small crates, and one is empty. It appears that the dogs broke into it and ate the provisions that were contained within, so they can
Good for them.
stay alive.
Probably good.
But the other is not in the dog's reach, and you find 4 rations. I'm sorry, 12 rations.
12 rounds.
Well,
12 rations, yeah.
Can you hand me those to replace the ones I just gave to him?
yeah, just take them.
Okay.
All right.
If I'm hungry, I'll go to you.
And as
Yeah.
far as asking about the dog, you wanted to ask the dog where to go, or?
Yeah, I'm asking Boy if he can take us to where he thinks the person we're looking for is.
Okay, so what I'm going to do is pull out Boy real quick, and he will be your companion for this trip.
Nice.
And I will control him when we pick up next time.
Yeah,
Yes.
the other dogs
Good
can
boy.
just stick around in camp, unless they can.
Yeah, do y'all want to let those dogs free, or what do you want to do?
Oh, I already let them free. Yeah.
So you let them free?
good.
Okay, when you as you let them all free, they just run off back where y'all came from.
Good. Good for them.
So they just
They're running home like Boy did.
yeah, just like Boy did.
All of
They'll
them.
be fine.
I mean, we got rid of the dire wolf, so
Those
But
are some
Just had a
good boys.
meal. They just had a good meal. They'll be fine.
Yeah. But Boy here will be your companion for your trek up Calvin Cairn when we resume our next session next Wednesday.
shit.
Dun, dun, dun.
Does anyone have any dentist appointments for next Wednesday?
I'm sorry about that.
No, you're fine. I'm just giving
He's
you
got
shit.
a doctor's appointment next Wednesday.
Yeah, there you go.
All right, so that's the end of our session. Just a reminder, we stream every Wednesday, usually around 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Once again, check out letsgamealready.com, join the Discord, and like this video and subscribe to the channel to continue following this adventure and our gaming podcast. So until next time, take care, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.
All right, we have stopped recording. If anyone was viewing this, thank you for viewing, and that is the end of this stream.
I should probably end my stream too.